last night. He'll be at shortstop batting cleanup. Matt Chapman is at third base batting fifth. Wilmer Flores is the DH tonight batting sixth. Batting seventh at second base will be Casey Schmidt. Patrick Bailey will do the catching and move up a spot and bat eighth. And Louis Matos gets the start in right field, and he bats ninth. Once more for the Giants, it's Lee, Ramos, and Devers, Adames, Chapman, and Flores, Schmidt, Bailey, and Matos. For the Atlanta Braves, leading it off, playing left field, will be Jurickson Profar. Matt Olson's hit in 5 straight suddenly. He's at first base batting second. Ronald Acuna Jr. is in right field batting third. Batting cleanup, doing the catching tonight will be Drake Baldwin, fresh off his 6 RBI night last night. Ozzie Albies will bat fifth and play second base. Batting sixth, and the DH tonight is Sean Murphy. Nacho Alvarez is the third baseman batting seventh. Batting eighth in center field, Michael Harris the second. And Nick Allen will bat ninth and play shortstop. Again for the Braves, Profar, Olson, and Acuna. Baldwin, Albies, and Murphy. Alvarez, Harris, and Allen. Those are your starting lineups. Back with first pitch right after this on the Braves Radio Network.
Are you in the market for a mortgage? If you're borrowing for a big purchase, save money with my friends at Georgia's Own Credit Union. Because Georgia's Own is local and not-for-profit, you can get better rates and pay fewer fees. And through the end of July, enjoy a rate discount when you choose Georgia's Own for your mortgage loan. For details, visit georgiasown.org/playball or stop by one of their branch locations. I'm Chuck Dowdle, and I'm one of Georgia's Own.
For primary residence purchase mortgage loans, must lock in rate by July 31st, must qualify and receive final approval. Restrictions apply. Georgia's Own is an equal housing lender.
What's your idea of a good time? Maybe it's adrenaline, like the rush of watching the home team hit homers at Truist Park. Maybe it's a little more chill, communing with nature among the thousands of plants at Smith Gilbert Gardens. Perhaps it's art and culture, soaking up the charm and history at Marietta Square, or taking in performance at the Cobb Energy Performing Arts Center. Let the good times roll in Cobb, where you can get your fill of chill, thrill, and culture. Cobb Travel and Tourism is your insider's guide to all there is to see and do in the area. Visit travelcobb.org.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the Atlanta Braves and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Atlanta Braves.
When the Braves slide into second to score a double, you better slide into the McDonald's app to get free fries. Don't miss out on this deal. The day after the Braves hit a double, you get yourself free large fries with any purchase only in the McDonald's app. Golden, crispy, world famous, free. Just be sure you download the app to catch this winning deal from your favorite winning team.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Offer valid July 18th, 2025 through August 29th, 2025. At participating McDonald's, valid once per day, must opt into rewards.
Hard hit ball to short, scooped up and tossed to second. Quick turnaround, it's going to be close. Thrown it to first, and he's out. Double play.
A Braves double play is a well-oiled machine, just like Valvoline Instant Oil Change. We'll change your oil in about 15 minutes while you stay in your car. The only thing that'll be out here is your old oil. Drive into your neighborhood Atlanta location today. No appointment needed. Valvoline Instant Oil Change is a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
You know what my favorite thing about Braves games are? Everything. The crowds and the food and the baseballs and the food and the cheering and the food. Kind of like how everything at Cortland's Apartments is my favorite. Hi, I'm Courtney, Cortland's spokespug, here to tell you about the awesome live and play spaces at Cortland and the amazing resident service. That's probably why they were ranked #1 apartment brand on Reputation.com. Cortland, proud sponsor of the Atlanta Braves. Find your new apartment home at Cortland.com.
We in the locker room want to send you to a Braves game. This is John Michaels reminding you that a pair of tickets is up for grabs during our 7 o'clock hour every weekday morning on 680 The Fan.
Fans, a reminder that Tire Discounters Round Tripper Home Run promotion offers Braves fans a next-day instant savings on set of select tires, plus free alignment and a free oil change. The more homers the Braves hit, the bigger the deals at Tire Discounters. Learn more at braves.tirediscounters.com. It is a very warm evening. Game time temperature 89 degrees. It's been hot and muggy all day long. In fact, we were watching the Giants take batting practice near the end of their BP. Only people they had out shagging were coaches with fungos. Everybody else had retreated to the clubhouse because it was hot, dang hot, here at Truist Park. Joe Bennett, J. Chad with you for Game 2 of this series. Braves a winner last night, 9-5. Umpires for tonight's game behind the plate. Sean Barber used to be a really mean pitcher named Sal the Barber Magley, who pitched for the New York Giants. They called him the Barber because of the close shaves he gave hitters going high and tight. Sean Barber behind the plate. Ryan Wills is at first base. DJ Rayburn's a crew chief at second. And John Lipka, who did a good job last night behind the plate, will be down at third. The Braves take the field behind Davis Daniel. Left to right in the outfield, it's Profar, Harris, and Acuna. First to third, it's Olson, Albies, Allen, and Alvarez. I'd rather say Nacho. And Nacho at third base. Drake Baldwin will do the catching for Davis Daniel. 28 years old, 6'1", 190, out of Montgomery, Alabama. He was a 7th-round pick in 2019 by the Angels out of the University of Auburn. So he's used to pitching in hot weather. No record, a 1.80 ERA. Last year he made 6 starts for the Angels, went 1-4. And in AAA this year, 15 games, 14 starts at Gwinnett. He was 5-7, had an excellent 3.52 ERA, and he'll try to carry that on into his work today. 5 innings total in the big leagues for the Braves, only 1 run allowed. We're ready for action. To tell you about it once again, here's Ben Ingram.
Thank you, Joe. Looks like a good night to take a series. Braves have set themselves up to do that after their 9-5 win last night. And now we'll see what Davis Daniel has in store as he gets this opportunity this evening. This will be his first appearance in this ballpark as a Brave, and he's facing the Giants for the first time in his career. Jung-Hoo Lee climbs in, left-handed hitter. Daniel's ready, and now for the ball game. The first pitch, a called strike, zipping across at 7:15 Eastern and 6:15 Central. And they're telling us 90 degrees. Warm evening. Here's the 0-1 pitch. At a fly ball to deep left. Jurickson Profar spins to his right, then left. And he's under it. Makes the catch in deep left. And 1 down. The time of the first pitch is brought to you by Schumann Farms. Look for real sweet brand Vidalia onions from Schumann Farms in a store near you. Braves fan out across the field in their home white uniforms. White tops, white pants, red lettering, red numerals outlined in navy. Braves across the chest on top of the red tomahawk. And the Giants in their traveling grays, tops and pants, black lettering, black numerals outlined in orange. And San Francisco arching across the chest of their gray uniforms. Daniel pumps in a strike. Fastball in there at 91. You'll see lots of fastballs and splitters from him. Got a slider and a sweeper. 28-year-old brings the 0-1 pitch, and Ramos with a fly ball to right field. Retreating Ronald back to the warning track, spins and plays it off the wall. He's gunning to second base, and Ramos throws on the brakes. Said, I've been watching the highlights this week. I know who that is out there, and I'm not going to risk it. It'll be a single off the wall by Ramos.
And a smart move it was by him, as Ronald played that perfectly off the wall.
Boy, Ronald got that ball up the wall, and his eyes are as big as saucers. I think he thought he's going to have another victim. But Ramos at first. Here's Devers. And there's a called strike on Rafael Devers. Well, Davis Daniel, like Joe mentioned, we saw him on the 13th at St. Louis, logging 4 innings in that game. Here comes the 0-1 pitch on the way to Devers. And that'll miss low. 1 ball and 1 strike. It's not the first time he's seen big league action. He had a couple of seasons where he was up and down with the Angels prior to coming to the Braves organization. And tonight, his 12th major league appearance and his 8th career start. Ball to strike on Devers. Pitch on the way to him. That'll be fouled off. 1-2. Want to remind you to cash in on the baseball action with Prize Picks. That's the official daily fantasy sports partner of the Atlanta Braves. Download Prize Picks. When you get there, use code BRAVES and get $50 instantly when you play $5. Pretty good deal. You must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details. Devers, the left-handed hitter, big wide open stance. That front leg is kicked back behind him, almost over the chalk that runs behind him. 1-2, a little bit low, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Very Ozzie Albies-like.
Last night, Devers was 2 for 4. He always hits the Braves well. Spring training, regular season, doesn't matter. Tough hitter. He had 2 singles and a walk last night. 2-2, ground ball to second. Could be 2. Ozzie to Nick Allen, and Allen over to first base for a double play. And that'll end the inning. So that's a 4-6-3 double play. You can come off the field, boys. That's the third out. And they'll be heading to the dugout. Good start for Davis Daniel. We head to the bottom of the first inning. Giants.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate. With the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever, you can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data, 1H2025, compatible device and plan required for T-Satellite. See details at T-Mobile.com.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X-Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
Car is happy. I am happy. Tidal Wave Auto Spa.
For game-changing performance on the field to getting things done around the house, doers make a difference. And when it comes to home improvement needs delivered right to your door, the Home Depot is how doers get more done.
Hey, Braves fans, this is Chris Domino reminding you that Braves coverage starts 2 hours before every first pitch during the season on the radio home of the Atlanta Braves, 680 The Fan, and, of course, the Fan app.
We're scoreless into the bottom of the first inning. Braves coming up for the first time. It'll be Profar, Olsen, and Acuna facing the right-hander Landon Roop. And his first pitch to Profar is over for a called strike. The leather for San Francisco, Rafael Devers at first base. Casey Schmidt at second base. Willie Adames at shortstop. Matt Chapman at third. 0-1 to Profar. And there's a called strike. Sinker at 95. In the outfield for the Giants, Elliot Ramos in left field. Jung-Hoo Lee patrols center. And Luis Matos mans right field. 0-2 to Profar, low and outside. Catcher is Patrick Bailey. And on the mound, the right-hander Landon Roop. R-O-U-P-P. Landon Roop out of Rocky Mount, North Carolina. 1-2 pitch. Profar fouls one. Oh, he swings and misses. It goes to the backstop. He's going to reach first base. That caromed off the bricks of the backstop and rolled halfway down the third baseline. No shot for anybody to make that play.
That was weird.
That darted down and in. And there's no shot for Bailey. So a strikeout and a very wild pitch.
Nice one-knee catching. We love that contribution.
Yeah, that'll work. Matt Olson to the plate. Runner at first base, no one out. Olson takes a first pitch strike. For Landon Roop, 6'2", 215, right-hander, 26 years old. This is his 20th start of the season. He's 6-6 with a 3.27 ERA. Olson takes a strike on the outside corner, got a cutter over. And you'll see lots of sinkers with the Roop on the mound, but that's hardly the only trick in his bag. Nothing in 2 on Olson. There's the 0-2. And Olson swings and fouls one off. It's because of that sinker that he's given up so few homers. We gave you the note earlier. He's allowed just 2 home runs over his last 11 starts.
And he's got about a strikeout per inning pitch because he's got a great curveball. Excellent curve.
No score, bottom of the first. 0-1 to Olson. Pops it up off the end of the bat down the left field line. Ramos coming over right at the line. It drops in front of him fair. So just a bloop down the left field line. Ramos got close to it. Well, that just landed softly on the grass in front of him. And the Braves have a strikeout wild pitch and then a single to get 2 men on base.
Boy, did he get a rotten jump on that. There's a little bit of that sun peeking through the stands, but he was nowhere near that one.
So now first and second, put on your seatbelt. Here comes Ronald Acuna. Braves had a 5-run first inning last night. They're looking for some production right here. First pitch to Ronald. And a called strike on the first pitch from Roop. Last go-round for Roop was against the Dodgers. Went 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, just 1 earned. Struck out 8, still took a loss. 0-1 to Acuna. Outside, laid off a sinker. That ended a little stretch for him because for Roop, the Giants had won his previous 4 starts prior to that last loss. 2 earned runs or fewer in 13 of 19 starts this year. Acuna swings and misses at a curveball. He's down 1-2. Braves have seen Roop 3 times prior. Once as a starter, the rest in relief. He's 1-0 with a 3.72 ERA against the Braves in his career, but all those outings were in San Francisco. This is the first time he's ever pitched on this mound. Braves saw him in June. 1-2 pitch. Acuna, check swing. They appealed. Didn't go, says Ryan Wills.
And if you want to catch him, you want to catch him on the road. His home ERA 1.8, road ERA 4.5.
Well, that's a big difference. This is his second year in the big leagues. 2-2 pitch. That'll be sent foul over the Braves dugout into the second deck of the stadium, and a good one-handed catch made by a fan. Profar at second, Olsen at first, no one out. 2-2 pitch, swung on, miss. That's a nasty curveball. Ronald tried to wait on it, but that really broke hard away from him. First strikeout, or rather second strikeout, I should say, but the first out of the game for Roop.
Hey, if you're in the area, come on by and join us. We got room for you tonight. We're just underway. You could be in your seat by the time the Braves bat in the bottom of the second.
Sure could. We'd love to see you. No score, bottom of the first inning. Drake Baldwin was the great RBI man last night. Takes a curveball for a called strike. He knocked in 6 runs last night, the most by an Atlanta rookie since 2005. One to Baldwin. Swung on and missed. Pretty good sinker away. For Roop, we were talking about the sinker and curve. He's also got a changeup. He has a cutter. And he's got a traditional 4-seam fastball. But he's primarily 2-seamer curveball, and both those pitches have looked very good here early. He's doing the opposite of what his teammate Hayden Birdsong did last night in terms of balls and strikes. There's a ball outside. That was his 17th pitch and just his 4th ball. Pretty sure that number was reversed about this time last night.
Yeah.
Righty-lefty matchup on the 1-2 pitch. Ball outside to Baldwin, 2-2. Mentioned that Roop is from Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Played his college ball at UNC Wilmington and was a 12th round selection of the Giants in 2021. Righty with a glance to second, and the 2-2 to the plate. And he hit the inside corner with a nasty sinker. That came back and caught the inside corner. Baldwin goes down looking. Now a chance for a rare 4-strikeout inning for Landon Roop.
Well, he is not over the top by any means. He's low 3/4 arm slot. That's certainly going to help that sinker, but it's also kind of adds to the deception of that curveball.
2 down for Albies, and Albies with a fly ball towards shallow center. Coming in Lee. He's there, gallops to it, and makes the catch in center, and the Braves leave runners at first and second. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. We'll go to the top of the second. No score in Atlanta.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate. With the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever, you can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data 1H2025, compatible device and plan required for T-Satellite. See details at T-Mobile.com.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X-Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going.
This is Finn here. How well do you know us in the locker room? Your answer could win you a pair of Braves tickets during our 7 o'clock hour every weekday morning on 680 The Fan.
No score between the Braves and the Giants here at Truist Park in Atlanta. It's great to have you with us on a Tuesday evening alongside Joe Simpson. Ben Ingram here with you. That'll be Adames, Chapman, and Flores for the Giants in the top of the second. Davis Daniel faced the minimum in the first inning thanks to a 4-6-3 inning-ending double play. And climbing in Adames. Adames takes a first pitch strike. Adames 15 homers on the season. And it wasn't all that long ago that he really got a lot of help from a legendary shortstop one offseason, Barry Larkin. Those two trained together. 0-1 pitch, a chase and a miss. And they weren't training in the sense that you would think that they would be. In fact, for Larkin in his career, one of the practices that he adopted in his off seasons to give him balance and strength was boxing in the off season. And Adames had read about that. And he was interested in doing that in the off season. 0-2 pitch. There's a ball outside. So to help Willie become a better hitter, Hall of Famer Barry Larkin taught him how to box. And Larkin said the key is being rotational with the lower half while staying linear with the upper half. And boxing helped him a lot. 1-2, misses inside 2-2. And he passed that to Willie Adames, who put that into his offseason regimen.
That's different.
It really is. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And the 2-2 down and in, 3 balls and 2 strikes. He had to be thinking, look, if it worked for Barry Larkin, I'm definitely going to give it a shot.
Be light on your feet.
3-2 to Adames. Grounded foul on the third baseline. No score, top of the second inning. Adames had a 4-hit night last night. He was punching the ball all over the place last night. Davis Daniel brings the 3-2, and he misses low with the slider, and it's a leadoff walk here in the top of the second inning. Runner at first now for Matt Chapman. Folks, only the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is bold enough to be the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some. Matt Chapman had a 2-hit night last night. Right-handed batter. Lots of pop in his bat. Daniel from the stretch. First pitch of the sequence. And he missed with the ball outside. '28-year-old Davis Daniel set right at the belt. 1-0 pitch. Just missed away with a fastball. For Daniel, he had a decision to make coming out of high school. He was actually born in Atlanta, but grew up in the Montgomery area, as Joe mentioned. And he was drafted out of high school by the Brewers. There's the 2-0 pitch on the way to Matt Chapman. And Chapman socks one to deep center. Michael Harris spreading back to the warning track. That is over his head and off the wall. Bounding back past him. That should drive it Adames. He rounds third. He'll score. And this will be an RBI triple for Matt Chapman. You see an RBI triple for a Giants player, you'd think that they're playing at home at Oracle Park. But this one comes on the road for Chapman, and it's 1-0 San Francisco.
It was one of those that Michael thought he was going to be able to catch, and when he didn't, and it came off the wall so hard, he had a long way to go get it. Now the Giants are going to ask if this was a home run. And you know what? They may have an argument.
This is the crew chief review of the potential home run.
Well, watching the ball fly back to the wall, it hit right off the top of the yellow stripe, and it might have hit a fan on the other side and came back. That's hard to tell.
Yeah, it was right in a real bright, sunny spot. It may have hit a fan and then come off the top of the wall.
Yeah, the most challenging thing about this is picking up the contrast of the baseball against the spotlight of sunshine that's on that section, because the ball passed from shade right in front of the wall to a section of sunshine right on the wall. That really makes it hard to pick up when you're watching on the replay. It's at least 1-0 Giants, and if it is a triple, it would be the first of the season for Chapman. Really hard to see anything definitive to overturn that.
Even on the replays in slow motion, they don't, at least we haven't seen a replay that's kind of along the face of the wall. Everything is head on.
Yeah, the best angle would be if you had a camera looking down the wall, but we simply don't have that. And I'm going to be a little bit surprised if they overturn this. I feel like I saw it hit the top of the wall, and then what it did after that, I'm not sure. Whether it bounced back, hit a fan, and came back, or just came straight back anyway. But right up against the glare of that sunshine, just about impossible to tell.
Well, one thing that makes me think it went out and came back is how far it came off the padding, quote-unquote padding. Usually it hits that padding and kind of drops.
Here we go.
Review, the ball remained in play. It is not a home run. The batter will remain at third base.
So it is a triple for Chapman. Ball did not leave the yard as they conclude. And it's RBI number 36 of the season for Chapman on his first triple of the year. So the Giants have the early lead. They did that last night as well. They had a 1-0 lead. Then the Braves had a 5-run bottom of the first and took off from there. But no one out. Infield comes halfway in for Wilmer Flores. Daniel back to work, and his first pitch is a called strike. As we were discussing earlier, the Giants have dropped their last 6 games. They've been outscored 34-17 in that 6-game losing skid. 0-1 to Flores. And a strike on the outside corner. For the Giants, this is their longest losing streak since losing 6 in a row last June. They haven't had a 7-game losing streak since 2022. 0-2 pitch, clocked in the air to deep left field. Profar drifting back, makes the catch. Chapman tags at third. He'll try to the plate and score without a throw, and it's 2-0 Giants after the sac fly by Flores. So the inning started with a walk, then a triple, now the sac fly. And 2-0 Giants with the bases clean.
Nice job by Flores behind in the count. Got a pitch up and away and got out around it.
One out for Casey Schmidt. Back to the windup for Davis Daniel. And he'll pop the mitt but miss outside with a fastball. These Giants with this rough skid lately as they've won just 11 games of their last 31. 1-0 pitch. Strike on the inside corner. Giants have gone from a season best 12 games over 500 on June 13th to just the 3 games over 500 that they're at coming into the action tonight. 1-1 pitch in the air down the right field line, slicing towards foul territory. Ronald Acuna trying to get there, and it's out of his reach and bounces foul on the warning track. 1-2 on Schmidt. And for these Giants, believe it or not, they haven't had a winning season since 2021. They did have one season where they finished 81-81, but they've not had a winning campaign since they set a franchise record for wins in 2021. That team won 107 games. And They got knocked out in the divisional round by the Dodgers, who were knocked out by the Braves. 1-2 misses low, 2-2.
Well, they've made a decisive move, bringing in Buster Posey to be their president of baseball operations. And as a former player and a highly touted player, be interesting to see where they go.
High, deep drive by Schmidt, flying back to the wall. He got plenty of that one. That's up at the Hank Aaron Terrace for his 5th homer of the season. Casey Schmidt just wrecked that thing deep over the wall, and it's 3-0 Giants. Not only in the Hank Aaron Terrace, I was about 3 rows deep into the Hank Aaron Terrace.
Yeah, that was one. As soon as it was hit, I went, holy Schmidt. Hanging slider.
One out for Patrick Bailey. Bailey shows bunt, bunts one foul. You know, I could have kept that rolling, but I'm not brave enough to go there. I'm afraid I'd say it wrong. 0-1 on Bailey. Bailey 0 for 3 last night. Switch hitting catcher batting left. And he takes a ball outside, 1-1. Inning has gone walk, triple, sac fly, homer. 1-1 to Bailey, and he smacks one to deep left center. Harris trying to get there. It's over his head. That one hops off the left field wall. Into second base for Bailey. That's a double. So they've gone triple, double, and homer in this inning. Get a single, they'll have hit for the cycle as a team this inning.
No one's being fooled, and that had way too much of the plate. Fastball just off the middle of the plate. One of the things that Brian Snitker admired about Davis Daniel was in St. Louis was that he came back out to pitch after that lengthy first rain delay of over an hour. That usually spells the end of the night for most guys.
Yeah, that was the first of 2 rain delays in that game. And the team desperately needed him to go back out there and soak up some more innings. He was able to do that. 1 down for Luis Matos. 3-0 Giants, top of the second. Matos bats 9th in the order. Didn't see him in the action last night. They had Yastrzemski in right field last night. And tonight the right-handed hitter Matos. First pitch he sees. Ball low and outside, 1-0. Braves had first and second, no one out in the first inning. But then back-to-back strikeouts and a flyout. That got Landon Roop off the hook in the first inning. 1-0 to Matos. Nothing wrong with that. In for a called strike, 1-1. Matos a 175 hitter, but he's got some thump. He's hit 5 homers. 1-1 pitch, bounced up there, knocked down by Drake Baldwin. 2 balls and a strike on Matos. Davis Daniel got the ground ball he was looking for in the first inning. Hit through a bit of a jam, but hasn't been quite as lucky here in the second. Plants to second, 2-1 pitch. Missed upstairs with a slider. 3 balls and a strike now on Matos. After Matos, back to the top of the order to Jung-Hoo Lee. Daniels 3-1. And he missed outside, and that's ball 4. So things not going all that well for Davis Daniel. Just walked the 9-hitter. And back to the top of the order to Jung-Hoo Lee. Lee is 0 for 1 with a fly out to left field. Lee, 26 years old. He's out of Nagoya, Japan. He wears number 51. You can probably guess who he honors wearing that number.
Right. Chris Sale.
Pitch on the way to Lee. There's a ball up and in. Yeah, like so many Japanese players for the last 20 years, grew up idolizing Ichiro. One-0 to Lee. There's a ball low. For Lee in his introductory press conference, now Rick Cranton's going to trot out there and have a quick visit with Daniel. But this is a really neat story. In Jung-Hoo Lee's introductory press conference with the Giants, he called himself grandson of the wind to honor his father's legacy. His father, Jong Bom Lee, was a 13-time KBO All-Star and was the 1994 KBO League MVP. And his nickname was Son of the Wind. So he, as a tip of the cap to his father, called himself Grandson of the Wind. Pretty cool nickname.
Yeah.
But his dad had a great Korean career. Runners at first and second, one down, 3-0 Giants. Lee is the 7th Giant to the plate here in the second inning. Over that mound visit did Daniel some good. Here's the 2-0 pitch on the way to Lee. That misses high. .3-0. And a strike on the outside corner. Sounds like Jung-Hoo Lee's got a cheering section over to our left. 3-1 pitch. And he takes high, ball 4. That'll load the bases. Braves have some stirring going about in the bullpen. This inning continues to get worse for Davis Daniel.
Another ground ball would help things mightily.
The batter is Elliot Ramos. Bases loaded, one down, and Ramos takes the ball high. Well, for Daniel, he just had a really difficult time finding the strike zone, and then when he does find it, he's missing over the middle of the plate. Righty-righty matchup on the 1-0 pitch. Ramos with a fly ball towards left center field. Hard to his right, Harris. He's got it in deep left center. Tagging from third base is Bailey. He scores on the sac fly, and it's now 4-0 Giants. '50th RBI of the season for Elliot Ramos. And now it's Devers to the plate, as all 9 Giants have come to the dish here in the second. Devers hit into that 4-6-3 inning-ending double play in the first inning. And he swings and bounces one out to first. 2 hopper out to Olsen. He's got it. Takes to the bag. And there's the third out. But all 9 Giants come to the plate. 4-run score, including a home run by Casey Schmidt. We go to the bottom of the second inning. 4-0 San Francisco.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
Still getting around to that fix on your car? You got this. On eBay, you'll find millions of parts guaranteed to fit. Doesn't matter if it's a major engine repair or your first time swapping your windshield wipers. eBay has that part you need, ready to click perfectly into place for changes big and small, loud or quiet. Find all the parts you need at prices you'll love, guaranteed to fit every time. But you already know that. eBay. Things, people.
Now with Apple CarPlay, so you can get it directly through your dashboard. Download the Fan app now.
Well, a less than stellar top of the second inning. All 9 Giants came to the plate. 4 runs scored, and they hand a 4-run lead to Landon Roop. And the number that jumps out at me is the one that we mentioned last inning, where Roop has allowed 2 earned runs or fewer in 13 of 19 starts. A lot of nights, 4 runs have been enough for him. Hopefully that's not the case tonight. Braves looking to strike back. Here's Sean Murphy. Murphy takes ball low and inside. 1 ball and no strikes.
He might be one of the best kept secrets in the National League right now.
Yeah, good point.
Among pitchers.
1-0 pitch. Through the front door with a curveball. 1-1. Hey, you think about the Giants, you're thinking about Webb. I don't know, the numbers don't back this up, but Justin Verlander's going to be in the Hall of Fame one day, and he's on the staff. Wave and a miss, had a changeup outside, 1-2. But you think about a 1-2 punch of Webb and Roop. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
1-2 to Murphy. Missed low with a changeup. It's Murphy, Alvarez, and Harris for the Braves in the bottom of the second. And this is the Toyota Stolen Base Challenge inning. Introduce you to our contestant after this 2-2 pitch. And he reaches out and buggy whips one up into the air to shallow left field. Coming in, Ramos. And he races across the grass for the out, 1 down. If the Braves steal a base this inning, our contestant Marshall Poole will win $1,150 in free marathon gas cards. And you can enter the Toyota Stolen Base Challenge by visiting Braves.com/Stolen Base Challenge. But our contestant Marshall Poole needs a base runner. Let's see if Nacho can get aboard. First pitch to Alvarez is a called strike. Well, the thing about Roop is he's dotting the zone with every pitch in his weaponry. 0-1. Outside off the mid of the catcher Bailey into the backstop. 27 pitches, 19 strikes. Sinker, change, curve, they've all been very sharp. Works quickly, 1-1 pitch. Nacho pulls one foul on the third baseline.
Yeah, there's only like 2 or 3 guys in the National League that work faster than this guy. Between pitches, the timing is like 12 seconds, 13 seconds.
1-2 fouled back. So you better be ready or else Roop will take you for a loop.
Yeah. Webb and Roop and get the croup. Is that what postseason?
Yeah. 1-2 is fouled back. Webb and Roop pray for the croup. Ball and 2 strikes. 4-0 Giants. We're in the bottom of the second. 1-2 to Nacho. And he swings and misses at a cutter for strike 3. 2 up and 2 down here in the second inning. That brings Michael Harris to the plate. I don't know if you listeners out there caught this today. All of us here in the booth were really laughing at the tweet put out by Chipper Jones about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago about the passing of Ozzy Osbourne. Here's the pitch on the way to Michael Harris. And he'll lace one out towards left field, and that'll bounce in front of Ramos. Plays it on the short hop, and a knock for Harris. He continues to swing it well. Saw his hit streak of 6 games in last night, but starts a new one tonight. So a 1-out single. But finishing that thought, obviously for years when Chipper came to the plate, his walk-up song was Crazy Train by Ozzy Osbourne. And Ozzy Osbourne passed away today at 76 years old. And Chipper tweeted a story about one time the Braves were playing the Mets, and he's walking up to the plate. Mike Piazza's behind the plate. There's a ball outside. And Chipper said, "Hey, Mike, how's it going?" And Mike said, "Pretty good, Larry, but I hate this song." And Chipper said, "Well, get ready. You're about to hear it about 5 times today."
You bet.
There's a 1-0 pitch on the way to Nick Allen. And a bouncer off the glove of Roop. Karams to second. Playing the bounce. Schmidt throws to first. Nice play. That goes 1-4-3 for out number 3. And that ends the bottom of the second inning. So we go to the top of the third, 4-0 Giants.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters, take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate. With the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever, you can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data 1H2025 compatible device.
Gives nothing into the top of the third inning. They'll start the third the same place they started the second, with Willie Adames leading off. Adames led off the second inning with a walk, and he was the first of 4 Giants to score last inning. And he'll dig back in there. Davis Daniel hoping for a much quieter third inning. Faced the minimum in the first, but then faced all 9 in the second. This is with a pitch high, 1 ball and no strikes.
And unfortunately, it all started with a leadoff walk.
That'll kill you. 1-0 to Adames. Missed inside. Adames with bright purple cleats, purple batting gloves. Doesn't necessarily pop with that orange and black uniform. There's a 2-0 pitch. That misses up and in, 3-0.
Yeah, he had those on last night. I was trying to figure out the significance. Not that there needs to be any, I guess.
3-0 to Adames. And there's a called strike on the inside corner. Their new City Connect uniforms does have some purple in it.
Does it?
And I bet he started wearing it with that uniform and was hitting well and said, you know what, I'm keeping them.
I don't blame him.
Daniel trying to bounce back, wind up at the 3-1, and he missed outside. Another leadoff walk. Right now, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Every Atlanta Braves game live on the air and streaming free on the app.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan.
Runner at first for Matt Chapman. Chapman with the triple last inning. Just missed a homer. That'll be fouled back. You're just telling me Adames has reached base 6 straight times?
Yeah, he made an out his first at bat last night. Then he had 4 straight hits, a single, 2 doubles, and a homer, and he's walked twice tonight.
That's been automatic. 0-1 to Matt Chapman. There's a strike on the outside corner with a slider. Davis Daniel at 50 pitches, 26 strikes. 0-2 to the plate, and that'll be hit in the air the opposite way to right field. Playing it on the bounce is Acuna. Nothing he can do about that. That low liner out towards right, hopped right in front of his feet. And that'll put runners at first and second with no one out. Introducing the 5-year price guarantee from Xfinity. Get one consistent internet price for the next 5 years. No contracts, no curveballs. First and second for Wilmer Flores. Giants leading 4-0. And he takes a first pitch strike. keep an eye on the scoreboard tonight and give you some updates as we progress in our game tonight. Certainly keep an eye on what the Brewers are doing. They've won 11 games in a row. 0-1 bouncer to third and foul right on the other side of the line. Saw this note today about the Brewers as they've won 11 straight and coming into the action today, best record in baseball. The Brewers haven't had the best record in baseball this late in the season since 1982. And they won the pennant that year and lost in the World Series to the Cardinals. 0-2 pitch and got him swinging with a splitter down and in. And there's the first strikeout of the game for Davis Daniel and one down here in the third.
Boy, was that a good team. Robin Yount, Paul Molitor, Jim Gantner,
Ben Ogilvy,
Cecil Cooper, Gorman Thomas. Pretty good bunch.
That was the Sud series, wasn't it?
Yeah.
By the hands of Casey Schmidt, and Schmidt sends one foul in the air down the right field line and into the seats for a souvenir. If you're a young baseball fan and you're hearing us talk about the 82 World Series, you might think, wait, how did the Brewers and the Cardinals play in the World Series? They're in the same division now. And, of course, they were at one point in different leagues.
Yeah.
Brewers used to be an AL team. 0-1 pitch. Schmidt pops one up. Maybe playable. Baldwin sheds the mask back to the backstop. And that's out of his reach on the other side of the screen. That 11-game streak the Brewers are on, their longest winning streak since they won a franchise-best 13 straight in 1987. So they've been the talk of the town when it comes to Major League Baseball here lately, as they have taken the lead in the NL Central over the Cubs. 0-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled off, just got a piece of a splitter.
What was that again? What was that pitch?
The splitter to Schmidt.
Okay. I didn't think I heard you right, but thank you.
Again, the 0-2. Softly tapped foul over by the Giants dugout.
You were talking about the hazards of his name and that pitcher named Schlitter. What if he threw a splitter?
If Schlitter threw a splitter to Schmidt.
Oh.
I might get suspended that day. 0-2 low and outside. I mean, that's treacherous right there. That's the gauntlet. Schmidt hit one up into the Hank Aaron terrace last inning. 1-2 pitch, fouled back. His last name, S-C-H-M-I-T-T. There's a lot that can go wrong right there. Davis Daniel continues to labor. Runners at first and second. 1-2 pulled on the ground to the left side. Nacho has it. Triggers to second. They get one. And over to first by Ozzie, not in time. That would have been nice. Would have ended the inning. Instead, they get the out at second. Fielder's choice for Schmidt. Second and third for Adames. And the inning will continue for Patrick Bailey.
Pretty good turn by Ozzie at second base. Just took too long to develop.
Patrick Bailey has doubled in this game, scored a run last inning. He's trying to add on to this 4-0 lead for the Giants. Davis Daniel misses outside with a first pitch slider. Yeah, the bottom of the inning, the Braves will have the top of the order. Just trying to keep them quiet, hold them right there, and see what the boys can do when we get to the bottom of the inning. 1-0 to Bailey, pulled down the right field line, foul. That was just barely foul. They get one-on-one on Patrick Bailey. Bailey, another North Carolinian on this team for the Giants. He's 26 years old, out of Greensboro. One to Bailey. And a line drive in the air to right field. Ronald Acuna drifting in, makes a chest-high catch. And there's the third out. So the Giants threaten but cannot score. We go to the bottom of the third inning, 4-0 Giants.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate. With the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever, you can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data 1H2025 compatible device.
Lose touch with the radio, home of the Braves. Chuck and Chernoff, weekday afternoons from 2 to 6 on the Fan app as well.
Braves looking to make some noise here in the bottom of the third inning, trailing 4-0. Landon Roop and the Giants with a pretty good start to this game. They picked up 4 runs in the second, and Roop has been solid. He's been to the order 1 time. He has 4 strikeouts, given up just a couple of singles. And now the second trip that the order starts right now with Jurickson Profar. He reached in the first inning on a strike 3 wild pitch, but was left stranded at second base. Back to work for Roop. It'll miss outside, 1-0. Profar takes off his helmet, uses his right sleeve to mop his brow. Helmet back on, 1-0 pitch, and Roop misses inside with a curveball. Game number 100 of the season for the Braves. And looking for their 45th victory. Ball outside, 3-0 to Profar. .30 pitch. And there's a called strike. He thought it was ball 4, motioned to take off his shin guard, but Sean Barber says strike 1.
It's not like this guy hadn't walked anybody. 41.
3-1, and there's a strike right at the top of the zone with a sinker.
41 in 98 innings. But like you pointed out earlier, Ben, he hadn't given up any home runs in a long time. Very few.
3-2, beaten into the ground, fouled on the first baseline. Well, given those home road splits that you mentioned a moment ago, if he can go through a start on the road and not give up a homer, he's got to be feeling really good about not giving one up the next go-round if he's at home. That's right. A really hard ballpark to hit a homer in. 3-2, slug down to right field line towards the warning track, over the head of Matos and off the base of the right field wall on the fly. Digging for second, feet first slide. It's a double by Profar. Then he's knocked off the bag by Willie Adames.
He was rolling in pain. Looked like he hurt his hand.
Left hand. And they're going to come out to check on him. He's in a lot of pain.
And the second base umpire, DJ Rayburn, is saying he was pushed off the bag on the tag, and that's why he didn't call him out.
It's Motioning at that left pinky. I'm guessing he got spiked on the pinky.
Well, he sure hit the ball hard. I know that.
Oh, yeah. Stepped on by the left foot of Willie Adames. Because he went in feet first. You weren't worried about him jamming the finger into the bag. It's a good slide by Profar, but as he's coming across of it, that left hand was back on the other side of the bag, and Adames stepped right on it and spiked the heck out of that pinky. That hurts. That hurts to watch.
Yes, it does.
He's looking around. Where's my helmet? Somebody grabbed my helmet? His helmet's disappeared. How's that happen?
I don't know, unless it fell off and the bat boy retrieved it a little quickly.
He's looking around. What in the world happened to my helmet? They're running out there from the dugout. So it's a double by Profar. You need all the energy you can get for game day. At Georgia Power, we know that energy costs are an important part of every budget. And we're committed to providing tools and assistance to make a difference so you can save more energy for the game. Learn more at georgiapower.com/myenergy. Bat in the hands of Matt Olson, who's 1 for 1 with a single. First pitch from Roop. And a ball outside. We've been bragging about Matt, what he's been doing with runners in scoring position lately, especially with 2 outs. This time a runner in scoring position, no one out. And looking to drive in the first run of the game for the Braves. Ball outside, 2-0. Big swing and a miss at a curveball away. Just shows you the kind of confidence he has in that pitch. 2-0 to Olson. Here's this curveball. And that was perfect low and away from the left-handed hitter. 2-1 fouled off up into the third deck down the third base line.
I know you want Matt to drive in that run or do better, drive himself and the runner in. It'd be nice if there's an out made to get that runner to third base just to get on the board and cut into the lead.
That's a run the Braves need, trailing 4-0 here in the bottom of the third. 2-2 to Olson. And he'll lift one towards left center field. Lee and Ramos coming together. That's Lee's ball. And the center fielder makes the catch in left center, and Profar stays parked at second base. One out for Ronald Acuna, who's over 1 with a strikeout. Braves scored 9 runs on just 8 hits last night. They have 3 hits in this game and nothing to show for it. See if Ronald can change that right here. And Acuna with a very quick swing, but fouled back a sinker away. That sinker's only registering 93, 94, but he's putting it exactly where he wants to put it and pairing it up with that change and curve, and it looks more like 96, 97. Well, 1 is outside, 1-1.
Plus, it's got a real nice downward tilt, so it's kind of tough to elevate it.
Ronald reached base 4 times last night, 3 walks and a double. 1-1 pitch, fouled off into the screen. 9 of his last 11 hits have gone for extra bases. Ronald kind of gingerly walking around the plate after that foul ball.
Yeah, the follow through. I don't know if he tweaked something in his leg or not.
Seems all right now, digging back in there. Waiting on the 1-2 from Landon Roop. Righty fires, and Acuna fouls that off. Yeah, when he was testing it out, he took the weight off of his left leg, put all the weight on his right leg, and slightly squatted to bend that knee. Steadies his bat, waiting on the 1-2. Roop spins it up there. And Acuna takes a high fastball on a 2-2 count. Ronald swaying his weight left and right, now steadies the stick. And the 2-2 pitch. And he swings and misses at a fastball. So Roop strikes out Acuna for the second time of the game. 2 down here in the third inning. And it's in the hands of Drake Baldwin.
Already 5 strikeouts for Roop.
RBI chance here for Drake Baldwin. Takes the ball high. We were talking about the 6 RBI game for Baldwin last night. Drake is one of just 3 rookies in baseball this season to drive in at least 6 in a single game, joining Jason Dominguez of the Yankees and Trey Sweeney of the Tigers. 1-0 pitch low and inside. Dominguez had a 7 RBI game on May 9th, and Sweeney had a 6 RBI game on May 4th. So Drake's the only rookie in the National League to do that this season. 2-0, got a curveball over for a strike.
Boy, you just can't give up on that pitch. It comes out of his hand kind of sideways, and you relax, and then it bends right in there.
2-1, big swing and a miss at a changeup. So now 2-2. 4-0 Giants, bottom of the third, runner at second. 2-2 pitch. He reaches out and sends one foul into the second deck down the third base line. Mention that Roop is out of Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Giants have had some success with pitchers from North Carolina, haven't they?
Oh, yeah. Mr. Bumgarner.
2-2 in the dirt, bouncing away from Patrick Bailey, holding at second profar. He could have made it, but he didn't want to be the final out at third base to end the inning. Maybe not the easiest ball to get a read on as it bounced to the left of Bailey. That runs the count full on Baldwin. Trying to find a way to dent the scoreboard here in the bottom of the third inning. This will be Roop's 59th pitch of the game. 3-2 on the way. And he missed the inside corner with a sinker. There's ball 4. First free pass issued by Landon Roop. Now the pitching coach, J.P. Martinez, is going to walk out there. This guy's been carving all night long, and he walks a guy.
Yeah.
And here comes the pitching coach. Batter will be Ozzie Albies. And the theme of the Yankees series for Ozzie was 3-run homers. Hit a couple of them. And he'll bat here with runners at first and second, 2 outs.
Yankees leading tonight at Toronto after falling last night 4-1. They're leading 3-1, bottom of the 4th.
Phillies have a 4-1 lead on the Red Sox. That game's in the bottom of the 5th. Brewers don't play until later. They're out west. They play the Mariners tonight at 9:40 Eastern. So you have to stay up late to see if they extend their winning streak to a dozen. Mets are trailing the Angels 1-0. That game's in the top of the 5th. And those scores brought to you by Saya LTL Freight. Saya, the official freight carrier of the Atlanta Braves. Opportunity for Ozzie. Pitch on the way to him. And he misses with the ball inside.
How about this on the quirky schedule side for the Giants? They have a day off Thursday. They go home and play the Mets and Pirates, have an off day, and go on the road and play the Mets and Pirates.
Ozzie with a fly ball to right. Luis Matos looking up into the Georgia sky, makes a two-handed catch, and that'll end the bottom of the third inning. Braves threaten, but strand 2 men aboard. We go to the top of the 4th inning, 4-0 Giants.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters, take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius, live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate. With the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever, you can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data 1H2025, compatible device and plan required for T-Satellite. See details.
Giants 4, Braves nothing. Into the top of the 4th inning. Great to have you aboard with us tonight. Alongside Joe Simpson and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick. Ben Ingram here with you. And the 4th inning is the Tidal Wave Auto Spa inning. Tidal Wave Auto Spa is making Braves country clean car country all season long. If the Braves pitch a scoreless 4th inning tonight, drop into Tidal Wave tomorrow. They're going to give you half off their best wash membership. If you want to learn more, get online. Go to TidalWaveAutospa.com/Braves. Luis Matos, who bats 9th in the Giants order, leads off. He walked earlier, and he swings at the first pitch and pops one up. Maybe playable. Baldwin sheds the mask in the on-deck circle. And he's able to shuffle to his left, keep his feet, make the catch for the out. Any pitcher will take that, but especially Davis Daniels. He's at 65 pitches in the 4th inning.
Boy, if he could weather the storm and go a couple more innings, that would help a lot.
One out for Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 1 with a flyout and a walk. And Lee takes a first pitch strike. One pitch fouled back into the screen. 0-2 on Lee. He'll be followed by Elliot Ramos. 4 runs, 5 hits for the Giants. No runs, 3 hits for the Braves. And Lee taps one over the mound. Charging over to the bag is Allen. Gloves and fires. Nice play. Over to Olsen in time for the out. 6-3 put out. Not only does he make the play, he makes it so swiftly. And that is Nick Allen.
Yeah, there's no messing around. There's no gloving the ball, then checking to see where the runner is, and then throwing it. No, he's getting rid of it.
Faster than polished steel out there at shortstop. Elliot Ramos, the batter. And a ball low to him. In the bottom of the 4th, Braves will have Murphy, Alvarez, and Harris. And they'd love to snag a 1-2-3 top of the inning. Ramos takes a strike, 1-1.
I think there were some folks nearby that took our advice and stopped in, Ben. A few more people here.
Filled out a bit.
Yeah.
Turning into a nice Tuesday evening crowd. And Ramos takes a ball low, 2-1. Well, in the stands has been a terrific homestand. Some huge crowds on the heels of the All-Star break. 2-1 to Ramos. Ground ball swiftly out to short. Nick Allen has got it. Pulls the trigger, passes the test, and down they go 1-2-3. A much-needed 1-2-3 inning composed by Davis Daniel. Got to get some runs on the board. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 4-0.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor Portrayal. Terms and conditions apply. Not available in all states.
Hey homeowners, can I get a minute of your time? If you need cash but don't want another loan, I've got the perfect solution. You can access up to $500,000 of your home's equity without monthly payments or interest ever with Unlock. This isn't a loan. It's a home equity agreement. With Unlock, you may qualify for cash today in exchange for a share of your home's future value. No debt, no extra bills, just financial flexibility on your terms. Use the money however you want. Home improvements, paying off debt, investing, or boosting your retirement savings. Unlike HELOCs, home equity loans, or cash out refis, there are no monthly payments. No stress. You've built this equity. Now it's time to use it. Go to unlock.com for more information.
Don't wait. Call 888-780-6854 to unlock the equity in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Call 888-780-6854, 888-780-6854, or visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com for more information.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters, take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the...
Join me for the new Buck Belue Show here on the Fan, 680 and 93.7, home of the Braves.
Sean Murphy, Nacho Alvarez, and Michael Harris coming up for the Braves here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Giants have a 4-0 lead. They sent 9 to the plate in the second, scored 4 times. Sean Murphy takes a front door curveball for a strike. 0-1 on him. Murphy's 0 for 1 with a fly out to left field. Landon Roop to the plate. Missed inside 1-1. That was a clean top of the fourth inning. That means tomorrow is a clean inning car wash celebration day. Where else? At Tidal Wave Auto Spa. They got you covered tomorrow. 1-1 pitch. Hack and a miss by Murphy. Stop by tomorrow. Get half off their best wash membership for the first month. Braves country is clean car country, and that thanks to Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Visit TidalWaveAutoSpa.com/Braves for more information. 1-2 to Murphy. He chases and misses a curveball away for strike 3. And that's 6 strikeouts for Landon Roop.
I think his teammates call him Nuke. Nuke Loop.
Wouldn't be a bad nickname.
No. Kind of breathing through his eyelids tonight.
Oh, yeah. Roopy. 1 down for Nacho Alvarez. And Nacho pops one up on the first pitch. On the infield, Devers and Schmidt both there. Closing in on the mound, this will be the second baseman, Schmidt. You know, normally you might see a first baseman take control and make that play, but this is the first time in Devers' professional career he's played at first base. So 2 down.
I think he'll take to that nicely. He's got good hands. Doesn't have to cover as much ground as he would at third base. I bet he does real well there. Much to the chagrin of the Red Sox, I guess.
Exactly. And Harris takes the first pitch strike. And after the Red Sox signed Alex Bregman, they're hoping that Devers would play some first base. He didn't want to do it. He just wanted to DH or play third. 0-1 low and in. And eventually, neither side really budged, and the Red Sox traded Devers. Now he's doing for the Giants what he didn't want to do for the Red Sox. Harris in the air to right field. Montos going to go back, still back at the track, throws up the glove, makes the catch, and then gently into the wall. Braves go down 1-2-3 in the fourth. We go to the top of the fifth inning. 4-0 Giants.
Bam! All the stars are alive.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. 1 more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate. With the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever, you can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data 1H2025, compatible device and plan required for T-Satellite. See details at T-Mobile.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters, take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to...
Or Braves nothing. And now for more play-by-play, here's Joe.
Thanks, Ben. After that really awful second inning in which the Giants batted around, Daniels has done okay weathering the storm, and he's still out there, and he misses ball one to Devers. Got him 1-2-3 last inning. 73 pitches. He could still go a couple more, but a line drive hooked over first base and down into the corner. Ronald over to get it quickly. Devers is going for two. Here comes the throw. Way overthrown. Backed up by Nacho Alvarez. But it'll be a leadoff double for Devers.
That was right over the middle. He's a little bit slower coming out of the box, and maybe a slightly better throw. Ronald would have had a chance, but you know Ronald was eager to get to that one, see what he could do with his arm. Cut that loose, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Willie Adames has reached in 6 straight plate appearances. He's walked twice tonight, scored a run, takes high, ball one. As we talked about at the beginning of this series, Ben, Devers continues to rake Atlanta pitching. Stretching the pitch, swung on, lifted down the left field line, home run distance, but just foul into the Hank Aaron Terrace. If you hit one into the Hank Aaron Terrace and it's not a homer, you know it's close to the pole. Wow. A ball and a strike. And the pitch. Strike call right there. 88 on that fastball. Adames entered play last night, hitting .222. He went 4 for 5, raised his average 8 points. 1-2 pitch. Swung on, pulled foul. On the ground, backhanded over there by Nacho. 1-2, still the count. Outfield straightaway for Adames. And the pitch. Swung on, hooked over third and into left field. Devers is going to be waved home by Matt Williams. The throw's going to go into second base. It'll be an RBI single for Adames, and he has reached in 7 straight plate appearances, and it's 5-0 San Francisco. Give Adames his 53rd RBI. That was right in the middle of the plate.
You mentioned he's reached in 7 straight trips to the plate. He's faced 4 different pitchers in that span, and nobody having any luck versus Adames.
Signed a big deal as a free agent. Got off to a very, very slow start for the Giants, but he has bounced back. Drake Baldwin. Looks like he's trying to fix his pitch comm device in his helmet. And Matt Chapman, the batter, he's 2 for 2, a triple and a single. The stretch by Daniels and the delivery just off the plate outside, ball one. Northside Hospital, for a healthier future together. Look to Northside. Adames can run. 4 stolen bases on the year. Breaking ball a little high and tight, 2-0. To nothing Giants. The 2-0 pitch to Chapman, swung on, chopper towards short, cut off by Nacho. He'll go to first. That's his only play. And there's the first out of the inning. Adames winds up at second, and Flores the batter. Wilmer Flores delivered a sac fly in the second inning, his 56th RBI. He's also struck out. 2 for 4 last night in the pitch. Good off-speed pitch, way out in front, swing and a miss. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors for San Francisco. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Braves. The delivery, breaking ball. Little off the plate outside, 1-1. Daniels to the plate. Check swing foul back to the screen. He didn't mean to. 1-2. Wander Suero loosening up in the Atlanta bullpen. How about Paul Skeens and the Pirates shutting out the Tigers last night?
Yeah, he's not used to that. At least getting run support, that is.
Yeah. Swing and a miss. Struck him out again. Foul tip into the glove of Baldwin. He held on. 2 out.
Speaking of last night, you and I, towards the end of our broadcast last night, were talking about the Phillies' walk-off win on the walk-off catcher's interference with the bases loaded. The last time a game ended on a catcher's interference before last night, they have to go back to 1971 when it happened in a Dodgers-Reds game with L.A. winning the game.
Casey Schmidt, the batter, takes outside ball 1. Yeah, that was a pretty good catcher that night.
Yeah, Hall of Famer.
Johnny Bench committed the infraction. Stretch in the 1-0. Outside ball 2.
Because we say this all the time in baseball, but especially for a play like that, where your initial response would be, when's the last time that happened?
Yeah.
Well, in this case, 1971.
The 2-0 to Schmidt. A strike call, 2-1. Schmidt has homered into the Hank Aaron terrace. He's hit into a fielder's choice. It was his 5th home run of the year and a no-doubter. Adames leads from second. The pitch. A little high. 3-1. Everybody pretty much straight away for Schmidt. And the pitch. Strike call, full count. That was Bell tied down the middle, and Schmidt was complaining, or it appeared to be. 2 out, runner at second, a run in, payoff pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out. Strikeout number 3 for Daniels, but he gives up a run on 2 hits, leaves 1, and we go to the bottom of the 5th. 5-0 Giants.
Oh, hey. Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pros,
Up to $2,750 bonus cash. Hyundai is a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves. Offers end July 31st. Call 813-867-0006 for complete offer details.
Hey, Braves fans, summer is officially here, and you know what that means. Bugs, termites, mosquitoes, ants, and roaches will be out in full force. Luckily, you can trust the pros at Aero Exterminators to keep your home pest-free inside and out. Aero protects homes and businesses and is the official pest control provider of Truist Park and the Braves, so you know you're getting the best from the best. To set up a free pest inspection, call 888-GO-AERO or visit aeroexterminators.com.
Hi there, I'm a 4-leaf clover. You know, the lucky thing you used to look for. But now, with Lucky 7 scratchers from the Georgia Lottery, nobody wants me anymore.
There's a reason nobody picks you, dude. It's because I'm luckier.
Whatever, horseshoe. Shouldn't you be clomping down the street or something?
Shouldn't you be covered in weed spray?
This is my radio commercial.
For things not as lucky as
They're all the
horseshoe.
luck you need. Win up to $2 million with the Lucky 7 scratchers from the Georgia Lottery.
At Georgia Power, we know that energy costs are an important part of every budget, and we're committed to providing tools and assistance to make a difference. Learn more at georgiapower.com/myenergy.
Stream the radio home of the Braves while you work to separate the rumors from reality before the Major League Baseball trade deadline. Lock in Cellini and Domino weekdays between 10 and 2 on the Fan app.
Bottom of the fifth, 5-0 Giants. And a question, did you know the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is the official hot sauce of the Braves? Well, you ought to know by now, because it's made with peppers, vinegar, and salt in perfect balance to make the food you're eating taste better. So now that you know that, that's Louisiana hot. Buy you some. 9-1-2 for the Braves. Roop fires his first pitch and a strike call to Nick Allen, who was retired on a 1-4-3 ground out. Now grounds one to deep short, swooping in and gloving and throwing. Nice play at shortstop by Adames. One away. Hey, Jonathan, when you played second base at Oglethorpe, could you turn two? Pretty quick, huh? Good hands. Do you have a big glove or little glove? Little glove. Smart. Jerickson Profar, the batter, doubled his last time up leading off the third inning, but never advanced past second. He also reached on a wild pitch in the first inning. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Where'd you hit in the order? All over. Okay. Wherever you wanted to. Is that what you said? Breaking ball down and in. Hit him. Jerickson didn't make a big effort to get out of the way of that slow breaking ball, and it plunked him, so he's on base for the third time. So maybe that'll get something started. Oh, looked like it landed in between his feet.
I'm wondering if it just grazed the shin guard.
Huh. There's Matt Olson. Let's get something going here. Check swing grounder, third base side. That would have been a thing of beauty, but it went foul.
After having his finger stepped on 2 innings ago, the last thing you want is for him to take one right at the ankle.
You're right.
To be bandaged all up, head to toe.
Matt's 1 for 2. He singled in the first inning. He pitched to him. Pulled foul over to Ronald in the on-deck circle. 0-2. Roop has only walked one. He has fanned 6. Ahead 0-2. The next pitch. High and away. And has raised his average up over 260. Fouls one back into the screen. Still 1-2. New York now 4-1 over Toronto. Bottom of the 5th. Stretching the pitch in the dirt. Bailey can't find it. Now he does. He's kind of down the first baseline, and Profar couldn't take a chance there, trailing by 5. He's still at first.
I got a good question for you. You talk about that Blue Jays-Yankees series as the Yankees are 4 games back of the Blue Jays. If you had to pick one team that's currently in second place and bet on them to win their division, I'd like to hear you select in that one.
Okay, I'm going to have to check the standings. Olsen pulls one foul.
I'll just read them to, because you mentioned Yankees 4 games back. And that race is far from over. I don't think you're going to take the AL Central. You got the Guardians 10 games back of the Tigers.
That's over.
Mariners 5 games back of the Astros.
2-2 pitch. Swung on and roped into right field. A one-hop shot out to Matos. That was a blue darter. Base hit by Olsen, first and second, as Profar had to stop at second. First and second, one out.
Good swing by Olsen there. In our league, you got the Mets just a half game back of the Phillies. The Cubs are just a game back of the Brewers. And the Padres 3.5 back of the Dodgers.
I like the Cubs.
Okay.
If I had to pick one of those 3. 5-0 Giants. Ronald the batter. He's fanned twice. Pulls one foul on the ground behind Freddie Gonzalez.
Yeah, I think the Cubs and honestly, I think the Yankees are going to make a big splash at the deadline. I think that'll be one heck of a race in the East in the American League.
I do too. Ronald fouls another one off. This one at the plate. Angry with himself. He pinwheels the bat a little bit. Mad that he missed that. One for 2 with a double last night. Has been said. He walked 3 times. 2 on, 1 out. The 0-2. Swung on, popped up. Shallow right field. Matos coming in near the line. He'll make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. And the batter will be Drake Baldwin. Ronald very upset with himself on that out. Smacked his bat in the ground and broke it. Baldwin is struck out looking, and he has walked. And the pitch to him, over but low. Change up, ball 1. Blue Jays have won, I think, a club record consecutive wins at home. 1-0 pitch is down low. Oh, it's a strike. Beg your pardon. 1-1. I want to say it's like 11 or 12 in a row at home. One. Swung on, ripped to right field. Matos started in. Now backpedals and makes the catch. Another scorcher, but this one hit right at him, and that'll end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We go to the 6th, still 5-zip.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters, take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
Out here, it's not only the amazing views, but the way time stretches out a little longer and how the breeze hits just right at the summit. With All Trails, you can discover nature's best with over 450,000.
Giants on top of the Braves 5-0 into the top of the 6th inning. New pitcher for the Braves, right-hander Wander Suero. And he's on the mound for the 3rd time with the Braves this year. No record and an ERA of 6. And he takes over for Davis Daniel. Final line on Daniel, 5 innings, 5 runs, 5 earned, 7 hits, including a home run to Casey Schmidt, 4 walks, 3 strikeouts, and also, I was thinking a wild pitch, but that wasn't on his line.
Correct. Patrick Bailey, switch hitting catcher, stands in batting left-handed. Suero delivers, swing and a miss at a high fastball. Suero last worked Saturday night in that ill-fated game against the Yankees, where they came all the way back from a 7-2 deficit to beat the Braves. Suero worked an inning, gave up a 2-run homer to Anthony Volpe. This is down and away, 1-1. Giants with 4 in the 2nd, 1 in the 5th. We are in the 6th, and Bailey puts a charge in one to right center. Ronald is going to try to play that one off the wall. He will. Bailey's going for 2. Here is the throw. Oh, safe. Ozzie took the throw with his back to the first base line and threw his glove down, hoping to hit the runner, and apparently missed. But I think the Braves want to take a look at this. We're going to watch the replay on another awesome throw by Ronald.
Well, the throw beat him. And a feet-first slide, I thought Ozzie got him for sure. But where was the tag?
Safe call, second base. No, he's out. He was sliding to the side of the bag, I think, Ben. And he got tagged in the chest, more or less. He's out.
Yeah, he was reaching with the left foot, but the foot slid to the inside of the bag, past the bag, never touched the bag.
Yeah.
So the first thing that would have hit the bag would have been the right shin. And the crowd is seeing what we're seeing. I think this gets overturned for sure. And look, it's hard to fault DJ Rayburn because just the angle that he had wasn't the best to see that the left leg missed the bag.
Agreed. I was wrong about where he tagged him. But as we all know, catchers wear protective equipment. So we're waiting for New York to take a look again. Another terrific throw by Ronald. Great play again off the wall. And this one was a one-hop BB right to the bag. Overturned, as it should have been. It'll be a single for Bailey and another assist for Ronald. Goes 9-4.
Man, it really is something when you make a play like that and it's not even close to the best play you've made this week.
Right.
We saw him throw out a runner at third the other night. He throws out a runner at second tonight. I'm convinced that at some point between tonight and tomorrow, he's going to throw somebody out at first base or to play from right field.
Probably. There's Louis Matos. He has walked and fouled out, and he takes a strike. Matos only hitting $173, but 5 homers and fouls one back. He's got 17 hits, Ben, 6 doubles and 5 homers.
He's making it count.
Yeah. 0-2 the count, 1 out, nobody on. 5-0 San Fran. Suero to the plate and a pop-up. First base side, foul territory, and Matt Olson's there to glove it, 2 down.
You want me to make that throw by Ronald, the Truist play of the game?
Why don't you?
Yeah, it's brought to you by Truist. When you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. Leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank member FDIC. Truist play of the game, that bazooka in right field known as Ronald Acuna.
And as we all know, Napa's a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves, too, with America's largest network of parts and care. First pitch to Jung-Hoo Lee here in the 6th is outside ball 1. Napa has all the bases covered when it comes to your ride. Napa. Suero delivers, swinging a foul ball back. The helmet comes off of Lee. 1-1. Stretching the pitch. A little low and inside ball 2. You know, it just occurred to me, Ronald may not want to catch another fly ball to right field. He may just wait to hit it, have it hit the wall and do his thing. Foul ball out of play by Lee. Evens count 2-2. Lee's 0 for 2 with a walk. Spencer Strider and Justin Verlander tomorrow. 12:35 first pitch. Sleep fast. Ball 3 to Lee. Left side of the infield plays him way up the middle. Left-handed hitter. Foul ball out of play. Into the screen. Lee's got 6 homers. He's driven in 41. One for 7 in this series. Next pitch, swung on, lifted in the air to right center field. Not very deep. Ronald and Harris converge, and it's Michael making the catch. And they go 1-2-3 thanks to the great throw by Ronald Acuna Jr. No runs, a hit, nobody left. Let's give away some money. Bottom of the 6th, 5-0 Giants.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a Farah fight. Fair and Farah.
Tampa.
Your burger is served. And vinegar in the salty tears of Mets fans. That's Louisiana hot. Buy you some. Stream Braves baseball in crystal clear HD on the Fan app. Now with Apple CarPlay, so you can get it directly through your dashboard. Download the Fan app now.
5-0 Giants. They dive into the bullpen and bring out the 6'11" right-hander Sean Jelly on for the 10th time this season.
just called back up. He's been in the big leagues earlier this year. First pitch pops out of the glove of Bailey. Ball 1 to Ozzie Albies.
Yeah, Jelly with a 6.75 ERA, and this is his 4th season in the big leagues.
H-J-E-L-L-E. Jelly. This is outside, ball 2. I've heard of tall drinks of water. This is a tall jar of jelly right here. His 2-0 pitch to Ozzie. Swung on, fouled back. 2-1. Ozzie's 0 for 2. Maybe he'll hit one out tonight. Make a winner out of Tyler Dove of Lithonia, Georgia. $1,150 in the jackpot. Swinging another foul ball out of play. 2-2. The Georgia Lottery home run jackpot inning. If you'd like to enter for your chance to win at least $1,000 from the Georgia Lottery, visit 680thefan.com/GA Lottery. Georgia Lottery. Today could be the day. Jelly with a 6.75 ERA delivers. Little soft fly ball hit to center. On comes Lee and a sliding catch. Nice play by the Giants center fielder. Sean Murphy's 0 for 2. Braves only have 4 hits. They're getting shut out. Roop went 5 innings, 4 hits, shutout ball, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. He hit a batter and had a wild pitch. Murphy takes a strike, 94. A little low, 1-1. Jelly's out of Minnesota and a different name city that I'm going to have trouble with. Montomedi. Swing and a miss by Murphy, 1-2. M-A-H-T-O-M-E-D-I. All help appreciated. Slider down and away. 2-2. When we say big old right-hander, we mean it with this guy. 2-2 pitch. Swung on, hit hard to the right side. Nice play to his left by Schmidt. He'll glove it, do a 360 spin, and throw out Murphy. That ball was hit hard. But a nice play, 2 down. Here's Nacho. He is struck out and popped out. 0 for 2. Takes a strike on the inside corner.
Social media tonight's attendance is 36,433.
36,433 here tonight. Another good crowd as Nacho laces one up the middle. Line drive base hit with 2 out. Let's pause for station identification on the Braves Network.
Never miss a pitch of the Braves.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan, and streaming free on the Fan app.
Joe Bennett, Jay Chad with you from Truist Park, where the news is not good. Braves trailing 5-0. Runner at first, 2 out for Michael Harris, the second, who has a base hit tonight, and he takes a strike. He also hit a rocket to right field, but right at Matos his last time up. Jelly out of the stretch in the pitch. A little high, 1-1. Michael had his hitting streak snapped last night at 6 games, but started a new one tonight. The leg kick, the delivery, swung on, hit off the pitcher. Another rocket. This one hit Jelly and bounced over to the third base line where it's picked up by Matt Chapman. That'll be a base hit. Let's see if Jelly's all right.
He just jelly-legged jelly.
Yeah, he did. Everybody in the Giants dugout's coming out to check on him, I think. Trainer, pitching coach, manager. Like it got him right below the right hip pocket. That'll be 2 hits tonight for Harris, and it'll put 2 on with 2 out.
Puts jelly in a bit of a jam.
Well, he's going to try to preserve the shutout.
Yeah. Nick Allen hits one out. That's really going to butter his muffin.
Yeah. You just keep going. I'll just get out of the way. Nick is 0 for 2. Couple of ground outs. Takes a strike. Be a nice time for Nick to hit his first homer of the year. Here's the 0-1. Outside to even the count. Be nice to get Nick on and jam up the bases, too. The 1-1 fought off, popped up, foul, and out of play into the seats. 1-2. Joey Lucchesi, a left-hander, loosening up in the Giants' pen. Outfield very shallow and around to right on Nick Allen. Find a gap, Nick, and burn these guys. Look how shallow Matos is in right. Like a softball game. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, inning over. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left. We go to the 7th inning. Still 5-0 Giants.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take 1 bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you need a lawyer that specializes in big trucks. A lawyer who knows all the federal traffic rules that can affect your case.
And who can navigate the complex web of laws dealing with the...
Hey, this is Chris Domino reminding you that big baseball news can drop at any time before the Major League Trade Deadline. Listen to me and Nick Cellini while you work weekdays between 10 and 2 on 680 The Fan.
Wander Suero back out there for his 2nd inning of work. We go to the 7th. Giants on top 5-0. Back once again. Here's Ben.
Thank you, Joe. 2-3-4 for the Giants here in the top of the 7th. 5 runs on 8 hits for the Giants. No runs, 6 hits for the Braves. And Suero just trying to keep them quiet. Braves will have the top of the order due up at the bottom of the inning. First pitch blown by the swinging bat of Elliot Ramos. Ramos with a single in the first, sac fly RBI in the second, grounded out to short in the 4th. Right on right matchup. 0-1, check swing, and appeal, and he didn't go, says Ryan Wills down at first base. 1-1 on Ramos. 266 hitter with 14 homers. Ramos swings and misses. Tardy on the cutter. This guy is from Puerto Rico. Comes from a really impressive athletic family. Has 2 older brothers, Hector and Henry. And Hector is a pro soccer player and the all-time top scorer of the Puerto Rican national team.
No fooling.
That's something else. There's a ball inside of Ramos, 2-2. And his other brother, Henry, an outfielder, had spent 10 seasons in the minor leagues and then made his debut with the Diamondbacks in 2021. 2-2 fouled off into the seats down the first baseline.
Hey, I need to correct something before we go any further. It is an 11:15 game tomorrow, not 11:35 as I previously mentioned.
You mean 12:15?
Let me start over. 12:15, first pitch tomorrow. 1-2-1-5.
In the Central Time Zone, it'll be 11:15.
Man.
I'm just going to sleep here. You'll wake me up when it's time to flip the mics on. There's a ball inside, 3-2.
Okay.
$12:15. Strider and Verlander. Devers takes a ball high. When Devers was with the Red Sox, he wore number 11. But that number not available with the Giants, so he's wearing number 16. Number 11 retired for the meal ticket. Carl Hubble. 2-0 pitch, in for a called strike. Now they're going to say that did he balk? They're sending the runner from first base, Ramos, down to second.
I don't know what just happened. You can't. Well, I guess he.
Balk has been called.
Yeah, he didn't pause.
2-0 pitch, swung on and missed. 2-1. All right, so a balk has Ramos down at second. Two-one pitch. That'll be fouled off.
Hey,
go ahead.
That injury to the Giants pitcher, you don't suppose that'll make Jelly tight, do you?
Oh, it might. If it does, he's toast. Two-two to Devers. That'll be roped through the right side. Base hit. Hitting the bag at third, Ramos. They'll hold him, but he runs through a stop sign. Throw comes to the plate, and diving across safely now is Ramos. And it's now 6-0 Giants here in the seventh inning on the base hit RBI from Devers. Well, Matt Williams did his best to hold the runner, but he ran right through that intersection. Blew through that red light.
Well, you might remember Ramos decided not to try to challenge Ronald in the first inning on a base hit. This time he was going to go no matter what. That's 6 runs for the Giants, driven in by 6 different guys.
Ball up and into Adames. So 6 of their 9 have 1 RBI in the game, huh?
Yep.
Man, that's spreading it around. 1-0 is up and in. 2 balls, no strikes. Now Baldwin will meet with Suero. Here's what was on my mind just a moment ago. I just mentioned that number 11 is retired for the Giants, Carl Hubble.
Right.
Wonder how many pitchers number 1 wore 11 and number 2 have had that retired. Can't imagine there are too many 11s retired for pitchers.
I wouldn't think so. Carl Hubble threw so many screwballs, Ben, that when he walked down the street, his left arm was turned inside out. I mean, the palm was facing out.
He's pronated out.
Yes.
Wow. Was it a 34 All-Star game? Sometime in the 30s.
I think so, yes. I think it was.
1934, where he struck out everybody. Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig. There's a ball sent foul right back into the screen.
5 straight Hall of Famers.
Wow, that's what it was. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. 6-0 Giants. We're in the top of the 7th. 2-1 to Adames. There's a ball inside. Well, speaking of retired numbers, these are 2 franchises where the number 44 means a lot to them. Of course, Hank Aaron has his number retired here, 44. And Willie McCovey's 44, retired with the Giants. There's ball up and in, and there's ball 4. That'll put Devers at second, Adames at first. When I was looking this up before the game, there's only one other player in Major League history who wore 44 who had his number retired. Reggie Jackson. Yeah. Reggie Jackson, Willie McCovey, and Hank Aaron. Good number.
That's 8 straight reaching base for Adames.
Man. Ball up and in. 1-0 on Matt Chapman. And what's that, 5 different pitchers now?
Yes.
I mean, nobody can get him out. 1-0 swung on, missed. Went upstairs with a cutter. Giants trying to snap a 6-game losing streak. And their longest losing streak since last year. 1-1 to Chapman. He's late there on the cutter. 1-2. Chapman tripled to drive in the first run of the game for the Giants back in the second inning. First triple of his season. He's also singled and grounded out to third. No one out. Runners at first and second. 1-2. Pop back our way and down to our right. In between innings, it'll be the 7th inning stretch. And that's brought to you, as always, by the Warrior Alliance. Going to bat for veterans and their families by helping them navigate success after military service. And to learn more, go to thewarrioralliance.org. Suero's 1-2. Up and in. That sent him crouching down, getting out of the way. That was Cap Bill High right in front of the SF logo on his black helmet. 2-2. Got him swinging at a high cutter. 1 out in the 7th inning. Like Joe mentioned earlier, 36,433 our attendance tonight. Good crowd for a Tuesday evening. And if you could make it tonight and you're in the Atlanta area, boy, we'd love to see you at the ballpark tomorrow.
Yeah, what time's that game again, Ben?
That'll be 12:15 Eastern. Spencer Strider and Justin Verlander. Reach and a miss by Flores, 0-1. So we ought to get into Texas at a pretty good time tomorrow. There's the 0-1 and a high fly ball deep down the left field line towards the foul pole, parachuting down to the corner and gone. Right inside the foul pole and just on the other side of the wall. That homer by Flores looked like it was dropped out of a passing airplane. Went way up in the air and landed just on the other side of the left field wall. So it's a 3-run homer. And it's now 9-0 Giants. And as that just might serve as a knockout blow.
That looked like one of J. Chad's gap wedges.
Yeah, it did.
Sky high.
Starting to look like that 12-15 game tomorrow will be a rubber game. There's a fly ball down the right field line, slicing towards the seats off the bat of Casey Schmidt. And that drops into the first section of seats on the other side of the Braves dugout.
We may want to check and see how we're doing on Wednesdays.
That's a good point. I can do some research on that because Sundays and Mondays are polar opposites. Schmidt fouls one back. Mentioned how the Braves have, what is it now, 9 straight losses on Sundays?
Yes.
And 8 straight wins on Mondays?
Yes.
Well, at least they know how to start the week on the right foot. 0-2, and he fanned him. Got him on a cutter for out number 2 in the inning. This has become a 4-run 7th inning thanks to that 3-run homer by Flores. Now it's up to Bailey. Patrick Bailey swings and fouls one back. Well, this has got to be the best the Giants have felt down in the dugout in a game in a while. Bailey, the catcher out of NC State, takes the ball high. 26 years old. Attended Wesleyan Christian Academy in High Point, North Carolina. And then 3 seasons with the Wolfpack at NC State. 1-1 pitch, fouled off, 1-2. Right-hander Suero kicks and fires a 1-2. And that's hit very hard, but fouled on the right field line. We'll do it again with a 1-2 count. Three finals across Major League Baseball. Phillies had defeated the Red Sox 4-1. Nationals beat the Reds 6-1. Ball low and inside 2-2. And the Marlins defeated the Padres 4-3. Mets have a 3-2 lead on the Angels. That game's on the top of the 7th. So right now the only team in the East having a bad night's the Braves. 2-2 to Bailey. Pulled to the right side. Hard to his left. Ozzie from shallow right. Glove spins and fires and completes the play. Nifty play by Ozzie Albies for the 3rd out. But a lot of damage done. A 3-run homer by Wilmer Flores. They played 4 runs in the top of the 7th. And as we stretch, it's 9-0 Giants.
Spoiler alert. A 2-word warning that we're about to ruin the end. But sometimes, spoilers can be worthwhile. And so, we designed the Lexus NX to reveal many things. Like taking the mystery out of how close you are between parking space lines. Or the time you'll arrive at your dinner reservation. Technology designed to remove surprise endings. It's just a better story that way. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Look, some choices in life are complicated. Others, thankfully, are much simpler. Like choosing True as One checking. There are no overdraft fees, lots of practical perks, and when your life evolves and account balances grow, we'll upgrade your perks automatically. Truist One checking. One simple choice. Truist Bank. Member FDIC.
Hope. It's more than a word. It's a breakthrough in the making. At City of Hope, we're pushing the boundaries of science, targeting cancer at the molecular level, with teams of experts working together to personalize a treatment plan right down to your DNA with unprecedented speed, making every second count, with appointments in as little as 24 hours. City of Hope, advancing cancer care at life-saving speed. Learn more at cityofhope.org.
They're all the lucky. Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you.
This is Chuck Oliver, and I want your summer to include 2 tickets to Truist Park. Listen to Chuck and Chernoff weekdays during our 4 o'clock hour for your chance to win Braves tickets on 680 The Fan or use the Fan app.
So Mr. Jelly could not continue. Mr. Lucchese will come on. Joey Lucchese will work the 7th inning for the Giants. He's 0-1, a 2.25 ERA, 12 innings, 2 walks, 13 strikeouts. Good work there. Fastball, curveball for Mr. Lucchese, and he'll face the top of the order.
Well, there goes all the fun we were having with Jelly. Pitch on the way to Profar, and he takes the first pitch strike. Fun while it lasted, huh?
Yeah. You want to go somewhere with Lucchese?
They do make some nice boots.
Oh, boy, do they ever.
It's going to cost you a pretty penny, but they look good. 3/4 swing, and he went after the fastball.
I bet they've got a shop down there around our hotel, too.
I bet they do, too. So you're going to look nice in some Lucchese boots going to dinner Thursday night. No balls, 2 strikes. 0-2 to Profar. And he hits the inside corner with a fastball. That singed the inner half. And Profar goes down looking. You bringing the Tacovas on the trip?
I forgot. You know,
yeah, that's right. You've been here.
Heck, I left home on June 28th or something. And the last thing on my mind was boots in Texas.
One out for Matt Olson. 9-0 Giants. Luke Casey brings it. Then Miss Low it inside. Luke Casey didn't like that ball and gets rid of it. Gets a brand new one from home plate umpire Sean Barber. This lefty fans a black glove right in front of his face. Wind up in his 1-0 pitch. Olson sends one foul. All right, we're talking about the number 11 being retired. Now the Giants have number 11 retired for Carl Hubble. And thanks to Jeff Lombardi from Braves Media Relations passing us the note. He is the only pitcher who has that number retired. 1-1 to Olson. And a called strike. Jim Fregosi had his number 11 retired by the Angels. Edgar Martinez, of course, for the Mariners. Ryan Zimmerman for the Nationals. And Paul Wainer of the Pirates. The other number 11s retired across Major League Baseball to go along with Carl Hubble. 1-2, and Matt just kind of one-hands that one off into the second deck down the first baseline. Two-hit night for Olson. He's done his part. 2 for 3 with a couple of singles. Waiting on the 1-2 from Luke Casey. And the lefty brings it. Olson takes a fastball high. After Olson, it will be Acuna. And Acuna has the highlight of the night, throwing out a runner at second base. That's been it. Braves have yet to score. 2-2 to Olson, low and outside, kicking away from the catcher Bailey, and over there to Acuna, who stands on deck. Did you know the all-time hot sauce leader in RBIs is the original Louisiana brand hot sauce? The original Louisiana brand hot sauce, like a double play for your mouth. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some. Payoff to Olson. He'll send one fair down the left field line. Able to send a bullet deep down the line. Cut off out there by Ramos quickly, however. Sends it into second and limits Olson to a single, but it's a 3-hit night for Matt Olson. Good at bat and a hit off a tough lefty in Luke Casey. Braves have 7 hits tonight, and 3 of them by Olson. He's at first for Ronald Acuna. Ronald check swing. It's called strike anyway, 0-1. Alongside Joe Simpson and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick, Ben Ingram here with you. By the way, the Blue Jays have tied that game. That's a 4-4 game, Blue Jays and Yankees, in the 8th inning at Rogers Center. Ball low and inside. Oh, it hit the inside corner. 0-2 on Acuna.
Well, let's find out how that happened.
Out of the stretch. Luke Casey kicks and fires. Missed upstairs with a fastball. And a 1-2 count on Ronald.
Schneider doubled in a run in the 6th. Springer singled to right. Schneider scored. Springer went to second. That tied it 4-4.
Cunha swings and misses at a curveball for strike 3. And a tough night for Ronald at the plate. Holds the bat right up over the top of his helmet, and now pulling it down on his helmet, but not enough to break it. He's been frustrated. He already snapped one bat in frustration after another strikeout earlier in the game.
Right.
That's what baseball will do to you. Here's Drake Baldwin. He sends one foul. I mean, you can be the best player on the planet. You're still going to have nights that frustrate you to no end where you downright want to just chew your bat. Tough game. 0-1 on Baldwin. It's 9-0 Giants as we're in the bottom of the 7th. Outside off the mid of Bailey. Goes to the backstop, down to second base for Olsen.
By the way, those last 2 runs for the Blue Jays unearned thanks to yet another error by Volpe, the shortstop for the Yankees. His 13th error.
Blue Jays about hit him 10-5 in that game. 1-1 to Baldwin. Missed the inside corner with a sinker. Cubs have a 2-0 lead on the Royals. That game's in the bottom of the 5th. We'll see Kansas City on our next road trip. Baldwin, a huge cut and a miss at a curveball.
Yeah, another trip back to Kauffman Stadium, where in Kansas City they're talking about building a new park.
2-2, Baldwin tips one into the mid of Bailey for strike 3. That ends the bottom of the 7th. We go to the top of the 8th, 9-0 Giants.
Oh, hey.
Hey, thanks for meeting me here.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters, take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a Farrah fight.
Farrah and Farrah.
Tampa.
Your burger is served, and this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. Its sweet profile perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger.
That is one perfect combination.
It'll be his first appearance since the Yankees series, where he worked on the 19th and picked up gave up a run in his 1 inning of work. It was on a home run. He also struck out a batter. Pierce Johnson on for Atlanta.
And he's on for the Yanmar strikeout the side inning. Luis Matos is up to the plate for the Giants. Eli White is taken over in right field. That'll be fouled back, 0-1. You know, I was just thinking about that next road trip. We were talking about going to Texas and then Kansas City. You want to talk about a contrast in vantage points in those booths going from Texas to Kansas City.
Ooh.
We're going to feel like we're in the on-deck circle when we get to Kansas City.
Yeah.
0-1, popped up, left field. Profar and Harris coming together in left center. That'll be Profar's ball, makes the catch. And 1 down to the 8th, so no winner in the Yanmar strikeout the side inning. But if the Braves had struck out the side, our contestant Clifton Daniel would have been the lucky winner of a brand new Yanmar UTV. Enter all season long at Braves.com/Yanmar for your chance to win a Yanmar utility terrain vehicle and to be entered for a grand prize drawing at the end of the season. Yanmar built together, backed longer. 1 down for Jung-Hoo Lee. Lee takes a ball outside. I've been on roller coasters that weren't as high as that booth in Texas.
That is so true.
1-0, lined out to first. Nice pick by Olsen. Races to the bag, beats Lee, and 2 down. That was to his left on that short hop, Joe. That's a tough play.
Such soft hands. My goodness, he just keeps making great plays.
Well, for Matt, it's been a great night individually. He's gone 3 for 4 and made some really nice defensive plays. That at the top of the list. Two down for Elliot Ramos. Giants have gone down in order once in this game. That was back in the 4th inning. Ramos takes a high curveball for a strike. 0-1 on him. 2 innings where the Giants caused the most trouble. 4 runs in the 2nd, 4 more in the 7th. They also had 1 tally in the 5th and lead 9-0. And Ramos straight up into the air to center field, drifting back Michael Harris. Squares up to it, and in deep center makes the catch. They go down 1-2-3 in the top of the 8th. Braves running out of tries, and they have a long way to go. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning, 9-0 Giants.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor Portrayal. Terms and conditions apply. Not available in all states.
Hey, homeowners, can I get a minute of your time? If you need cash but don't want another loan, I've got the perfect solution. You can access up to $500,000 of your home's equity without monthly payments or interest ever with Unlock. This isn't a loan. It's a home equity agreement. With Unlock, you may qualify for cash today in exchange for a share of your home's future value. No debt, no extra bills, just financial flexibility on your terms. Use the money however you want. Home improvements, paying off debt, investing, or boosting your retirement savings. Unlike HELOCs, home equity loans, or cash out refis, there are no monthly payments. No stress. You've built this equity. Now it's time to use it. Go to unlock.com for more information.
Don't wait. Call 888-780-6854 to unlock the equity in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Call 888-780-6854. 888-780-6854 or visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com for more information.
At Tire Choice Auto Service Centers, your safety comes first. Every visit includes a free ConfiDrive performance review, a multi-point check to keep you road ready. Visit thetirechoice.com to schedule your appointment. Plus, right now, buy 3 select Cooper tires and get the 4th one free. Visit thetirechoice.com to book today. That's thetirechoice.com, where confidence comes standard. Offer valid on select tires through July 31st, 2025. Installation fees extra. Participating locations only. See store for details.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means?
To send you to a Braves game. This is home team Brandon Leak reminding you that a pair of tickets are up for grabs during the 7 o'clock hour every weekday morning on 680 The Fan.
6'5", 250-pound Carson Seymour on the pitch for the Giants in the 8th.
First pitch to Ozzie Albies low and inside.
Out of Temecula, California. Just called back up along with Jelly.
Right-hander fires, and Ozzie fouls one off. Bounced around right at his feet and then rolled to the on-deck circle where Sean Murphy picked it up. 1-1. Today is, go ahead.
How many hits did the Braves have last night?
Had 8.
9 runs on 8 hits, no runs on 7 tonight. It's all about how you bunch them, huh?
Yeah, no kidding. Righty Seymour brings a 1-1. That'll miss outside 2-1.
Yeah, no, I think we talked about this on the podcast today, which has been released for those who are interested.
2-1 to Ozzie. Swings and miss over the top of a sinker.
But today marks the anniversary of that Greg Maddux outing. Did we talk about that already?
I know we did off the air. I can't remember if we mentioned it on the podcast or not. I don't think we did. It's a fun one to go through. 2-2 pitch, and Ozzie clubs one into right field. Got the barrel to that 97-mile-an-hour sinker. And a leadoff single for the Braves here in the 8th inning.
July 22nd, 1997, a 78-pitch complete game by Greg Maddux, and he beat the Cubs.
And that was game 1 of a doubleheader, right?
Yes.
And we went to the game log today. First off, I mean, come on, a 78-pitch complete game. Unreal. Pitch on the way to Murphy, and he swings and misses. There is only one batter he threw more than 4 pitches to in that game. That was when he threw 5 and an at-bat with Mark Grace. I mean, zipping through them. That'll be fouled off.
He struck out 6 in that game, too. Patrick Bailey got dinged on a foul tip. He's trying to walk it off.
So he used 18 pitches of the 78 right there on strike threes.
Yeah.
Gosh, I mean, so many batters just going up there swinging, and first and second pitch just retiring themselves one after the other.
Didn't walk anybody naturally. That might have been right in that stretch that year where he went 51 innings without walking a batter.
That is superhuman stuff right there. 0-2 to Murphy. Bouncer out to third and foul in between the bag and Freddie Gonzalez.
And I can promise you, when he broke that streak and walked a guy, he put his head down and yelled a real ugly expletive.
Yeah, I bet he did.
Mad about it.
What was that like for you and Skip and Pete and Don on start days where you knew, I mean, and you could say the same about Smoltz and Glavine. There's a ball inside 1 and 2. I mean, you're prepping for a game and looking at all these unbelievable numbers and have to be thinking, okay, where do we start today?
Yeah.
Because there's so many amazing things you can point out about those guys in their careers. 1-2, a reach and a miss by Murphy as he strikes out against the slider.
What typically been in my scorebook, I write down what that pitcher did in his last start, who it was against, how many innings, etc. Well, with those guys, and in particular Maddox, you might go back 3 or 4 starts because he hadn't given up anything in that time frame.
And there'd be so many streaks of multiple games of whatever impressive number you wanted to highlight. There's a ball low and outside.
Well, the walks were crazy. The lack of the walk is crazy.
9-0 Giants, bottom of the 8th, runner at first. 1-0 pitch on the way to Nacho Alvarez. And a ball outside.
I'm never going to remember the number, but I know that he walked 300 and some batters in his career, and 170 of those were intentional passes.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't throw 100.
2-0 right down the middle, 2-1.
Didn't even throw 95. But he won 355 games pitching.
2-1 is low, 3-1. I mean, we rave about the secondary stuff, but it all started with his ability to put a fastball anywhere he wanted to put it.
And setting hitters up.
3-1, and Nacho fouls one back to our right, 3-2.
May not even be trying to get an out with one pitch because he knew he could use that to set up the next pitch, which would result in an out.
Here's the payoff to Nacho. Line drive out to second. That'll be caught out of the air, ankle high by Casey Schmidt, and back to the bag at first for Ozzie. Put good wood on it, but directly to the second baseman. And 2 outs in the 8th. Here comes Michael Harris. Been a nice night for Michael. We mentioned earlier he lost his 6-game hit streak last night, but he's bounced back with a 2-for-3 night tonight. And that's really encouraging to see the swing that he's had here lately compared to where he was going into the All-Star break. And the first pitch strike on the outside corner. Right-hander Seymour kicks and brings it 0-1. That'll be punched out to short, taken on a swift first hop by Adames. Throws over to the bag at first, and they get the out over there for the final out. Braves going to lead off single, and that's that. We go to the 9th inning, 9-0 Giants.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters, take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius, live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears.
To you that big baseball news can drop at any time before the MLB trading deadline. Listen to me and Domino while you work weekdays between 10 and 2 on the radio home of the Braves, 680 The Fan.
Another pitching change for the Braves. We go to the ninth, and Luke Williams, the infielder, makes his 4th appearance of the year. No record, 6 ERAs, given up 2 runs in 3 innings. Also a new catcher, Sandy Leon, just called up from AAA, will make his Braves debut.
Facing Rafael Devers. And his first pitch will miss outside. Here's a little baseball nugget you may know, but maybe you didn't. Did you know that 9-0, here's a 1-0 pitch. There's a ball outside. Oh, I got to say strike. He'll take it. You know that 9-0 is the official score of a forfeited game?
I did.
Figured you did. 1-1 pitch. And that just missed high. Yeah, in the event a game had to be forfeited, which I've never seen. There's a 2-1. And Devers sends one down the left field line, slicing foul. The team that did not forfeit is rewarded 1 run for each inning. That was never played by the other team. So 9-0 is the official score of a forfeited game. Unfortunately, that's our score here with the Braves losing. There's a called third strike. He just struck out Rafael Devers. Let's put him on his list with Kyle Schwarber of sluggers that Luke Williams has struck out this year.
Not bad, huh?
He's got a smile on his face out there. I just love when these pitchers come in, or rather these position players come in to pitch, and they have the readings out there on the video board that said a changeup.
Yeah.
Called strike on Willie Adames. So go figure. Devers had not struck out in this game. He had a couple hits, 2 runs scored, then Luke Williams strikes him out. 0-1 pulled foul down the left field line.
He may put an end to Adames' streak.
That would be so like the game of baseball. 0-2, popped up. Leon sheds the mask by the tomahawk, mates the catch, and they finally get him out. And it's Luke Williams of all people. Willie Adames had reached base 8 straight trips to the plate going back to last night, and Luke Williams ends that. Two down for Chapman. And he'll loop one down the right field line and a foul ball into the screen. A 1 pitch. And he swings and fouled off a slider. Coming in there at 59. And he's doing his best to wait on it like this is a slow pitch softball league. And he still couldn't square him up. Now Luke Williams can get him in order with 1 more strike. 0-2 to Chapman. Quick pitched him and bounced out to short. Allen's got it. Triggers on the run. And a 1-2-3 inning for Luke Williams. He might end up being our Home Depot player of the game after the game for that effort. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. 9-0 Giants.
There's a tidal wave of clean car hacks.
Texting terms at unlock.com/SMS. Privacy policy at unlock.com/privacy-policy. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop to opt out. Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Text EQUITY to 865-865 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Text EQUITY to 865-865. Text the word EQUITY to 865-865. Text EQUITY to 865-865 now.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters, take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep.
Cobb Travel and Tourism is your insider's guide to all there is to see and do in the area. For more information, visit travelcobb.org.
Hey, Braves fans, this is John Michaels reminding you that Jeff Francoeur joins Finn, home team, and me in the locker room every Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. on your radio home of the Braves, 680 The Fan.
Last chance for the Braves into the bottom of the ninth inning, trailing the Giants 9-0. Braves have been shut out 7 times this season, most recently on July 1st when they were defeated 4-0 by the Angels. And Nick Allen leads off versus the right-hander Seymour. And Allen takes a first pitch strike. So tomorrow will be the rubber game of this series. That'll be a 12:15 Eastern first pitch, 11:15 Central. Here comes the 0-1 pitch on the way to Allen, up and in. Boy, for Giants fans, that game tomorrow will start at 9:15 locally.
Baseball and bagels.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Allen takes a called strike. Unfortunately, a bunch of bagels on the scoreboard for the Braves tonight.
Boy, and that's the truth.
But looking for a bounce back tomorrow versus Justin Verlander. Spencer Strider going for the Braves. 1-2 pitch. Allen fouls one back.
Braves have struck out 11 times tonight, too.
One-two from Seymour. Check swing. Didn't. Oh, no, he did commit. Boy, Allen can't believe it. They finally appealed late to Ryan Wills, who rings him up, and Allen just walks away shaking his head. I don't blame him. Getting a replay of that.
That was a 9-0 bottom of the ninth.
Yeah.
Ring up.
1 out of the ninth for Jurickson Profar. Ball low and inside. I'm excited for the pitching matchup tomorrow. And it's still another chance to win a series. Profar takes ball inside.
Under any other circumstances, you would think, man, oh man, 2 flamethrowers, Strider, Verlander. But Verlander has not won a game yet for the Giants.
2-0 inside. What'd you say, 0-8?
0-7, I believe is the number. Oh and 8, I beg your pardon. 0-8 with a 4.99.
3-0 pitch and a strike on the inside corner. That doesn't mean a single thing to a player in the dugout.
No.
Because they know what he's capable of and what he's done his entire career and how good he could be any given day. 3-1 inside, and there's a 1-out walk. Be nice to at least break up the shutout. 1 out for Matt Olson, who's had a great night at the plate. 3 for 4, 3 singles. Giants scored 4 times in the second, once more in the 5th, and then 4 in the 7th. Olson cracks one foul into the third deck down the left field line. Olson, a big cut. If he gets a base hit right here, it would be his first 4-hit game this season. This is his 7th 3-hit game of the season.
Average up 5 points tonight.
And the 0-2. Missed low, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Have to go back a little ways to find the last 4-hit game for Matt Olson. It was June 30th, 2023 against the Marlins. 1-2 is high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And in his Braves career, he's only had 2 4-hit games. He had another one his first season in 2022 of the Braves. 2-2, tipped in the mid for strike 3, and no 4-hit game tonight for Olson. He strikes out, 2 down in the 9th inning. And now Braves will send up Eli White.
Yeah, he had come on for Ronald last inning. Been a while for an at-bat for Eli.
Trailing 9-0, and White takes the first pitch strike. 98 on that fastball from Seymour. Giants have used Roop, Jelly, Lucchesi, and Seymour on the mound. 0-1 pitch. Sent foul into the screen. Braves down to their final strike. And Roop, who went 5 innings tonight, would earn his 7th win of the year. Davis Daniel would take the loss. 9 runs, 10 hits for the Giants. No runs, 8 hits for the Braves. 0-2 to White. He swings and misses at a slider in the dirt, and that ends the game. So the Braves are shut out for the 8th time this season and the 2nd time this month. Giants snap a 6-game losing streak, and they win the night 9-0 over the Braves. For the Braves in the 9th, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, at a man left. Again, the final, Giants 9, Braves nothing. Back with the totals after this.
Mom, how do you know you found the one? You just feel it. It'll be everything you want and more. And it'll be a part of Toyota's lineup.
When you know it's the one, get it at the Big One sales event. Get 1.99% APR for 36 months on a new 2024 Toyota Tacoma Hybrid. Offer valid through August 4th, 2025. 0 down for well-qualified buyers with approved credit and financing through Southeast Toyota Finance. $28.64 monthly payment for every $1,000 financed. Excludes tax, tag, registration, title, and dealer fees. See dealer for details.
Right now at the Home Depot. My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. 1 more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take 1 bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
For full details, including terms and conditions, visit unlock.com/legal. Call 1-888-780-6854 to speak with a representative today. Actor portrayal. Terms and conditions apply.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How'd you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just give them a call or go to unlock.com.
Call 1-888-780-6854 to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Use the money for home improvements, to pay off debt, or to add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Visit unlock.com. That's unlock.com. Or call 1-888-780-6854 now to get started.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an accident, you know who to call.
Make it a FARA fight.
Fair and Farah.
Tampa.
At Tire Choice Auto Service Centers, your safety comes first. Every visit includes a free ConfiDrive performance review, a multi-point check to keep you road ready. Visit thetirechoice.com to schedule your appointment. Plus, right now, buy 3 select Cooper tires and get the 4th one free. Visit thetirechoice.com to book today. That's thetirechoice.com, where confidence comes standard. Offer valid on select tires through July 31st, 2025. Installation fees extra. Participating locations only. See store for details.
Your burger is served. And this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. Its sweet profile perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger.
That is one perfect combination. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
These are your own old warped windows and doors. This is the Power Company. Want to make it a fair fight? Get energy-efficient custom windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Go to bestwindowsflorida.com.
License number CGC 15276. Toyota Tundra. It's that easy. BeaverToyotaCumming.com/Ben Ingram. And save on your new Toyota Tundra. The Toyota Tundra from Beaver Toyota of Cumming is the official truck of baseball.
When you open a Corona, you hear the sounds of wherever you are a little differently. A little more Corona. And you think to yourself, why am I just listening? Corona. La Playa awaits. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Hey, Braves fans, think you've got what it takes to beat the freeze? Enter Racetrack's Beat the Freeze sweepstakes for your chance to race the legendary freeze on the field at Truist Park August 23rd. The winner will receive game tickets, parking, a $1,000 gift card, and their chance to beat the freeze. Sign up now through August 5th by entering online at beatthefreezesweepstakes.com or in store at your favorite racetrack. But don't wait, this chance moves as fast as the freeze himself. No purchase necessary. 18 plus to enter. See full rules and details at beatthefreezesweepstakes.com.
The official hotel partner of your Atlanta Braves, Omni Hotel at the Battery Atlanta, is more than just a stay. We're your clubhouse, where everyone knows your name. Book your stay at omnihotels.com/Battery Atlanta.
Stream Braves baseball in crystal clear HD on the Fan app. Now with Apple CarPlay, so you can get it directly through your dashboard. Download the Fan app now.
All right, rubber game tomorrow. Braves at the Giants in the final game of this series and the final game of the homestand. That'll be a day game. And we'll be on the air tomorrow at 11 o'clock Eastern with a Ford leadoff show. And Joe and I have the first pitch at 12:15 Eastern, 11:15 Central. Justin Verlander, future Hall of Famer, going for the Giants. Right-hander is 0-8 with a 4.99 ERA. And he faces right-hander Spencer Strider, who's really looked sharp lately. Spencer 4-7 with a 3.59 ERA. So for the guys in studio, Joe Virgin and Chris Thames. Also for Joe Simpson and our producer-engineer, Jonathan Chadwick, I'm Ben Ingram saying so long and a good evening from Truist Park in Atlanta, Georgia, where it's the Giants over the Braves by a final score of 9-0. Stay tuned for the Hyundai postgame show, and that gets going right now with Barrett Sallee.
Thank you very much, Ben. Let's get to our Xfinity play of the game, and it came in the top of the 7th. Wilmer Flores, 3-run home run, 364 feet, put the game out of reach. That was his 4th RBI of the game. Introducing the 5-year price guarantee from Xfinity. Get one consistent internet price for the next 5 years. No contracts, no curveballs. Totals, highlights, and sound from the clubhouse coming up after the break. You're listening to the Hyundai Postgame Show on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Thanks for listening to Atlanta Braves Baseball on the Braves Radio Network, lit by Louisiana Hot Sauce. This broadcast of Atlanta Braves Baseball is a presentation of the Atlanta Braves and Dickey Broadcasting Company, Atlanta. Any use of the accounts, descriptions, and audio of today's game without the express written consent of the Atlanta Braves Major League Baseball Club and Dickey Broadcasting Company is strictly prohibited. Don't move, because the Hyundai Postgame Show is up next on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network, lit by Louisiana Hot Sauce.
Great teams win with smart plays. Just like great businesses win with Saia LTL Freight. As the exclusive freight and logistics company of the Atlanta Braves, Saia brings nationwide customer-first service that delivers every time. Need to move shipments across the country? Saia covers all the bases, coast to coast, to keep your business running smoothly. Make Saia part of your starting lineup. Visit Saia.com. That's SAIA.com.
Have you ever wondered if there was something special you could put on your food to make it even better? There is, and it's called the Original Louisiana Brand Hot Sauce. Perfectly blending zesty peppers, tangy vinegar, and salty salt. The Original Louisiana Brand Hot Sauce makes curly fries into curl your toes fries, and every plate of nachos into nacho heck yeah. Only the Original Louisiana Brand Hot Sauce is bold enough to be the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some.
You shouldn't need a degree in finance to choose a checking account. That's why we made Truist One Checking. No trade-offs, no compromise, no hassle. Just the stuff you want from a bank that cares. And that means no overdraft fees, lots of practical perks, and automatic upgrades. Truist One Checking. One simple choice. Visit truist.com/one. Truist.com/ONE. Truist Bank, member FDIC.
Attention Braves fans, we have a major announcement. Tire Discounters is back as the tire retailer partner of the Braves. Here's their snazzy jingle.
Sorry to interrupt, but all of us at Tire Discounters are really excited because every time the Braves hit a homer, we're giving all the fans a great deal. Cash off on select tires and free alignments. And free oil changes. Okay, roll it. See store for details.
Engineers, planners, and developers. Do you have a project that needs a cultural resources survey? Contact Wiregrass Archaeological Consultants at diggingintothepast.com. That's diggingintothepast.com.
If you're a contractor, you're like a coach. Your success depends on the team you put on the field. I'm Kevin Swanson, business manager with the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 613. With over 5,500 skilled electricians right here in Atlanta, we provide the training, the reliability, and the experience to help you finish your jobs on time and under budget. If you're ready to grow your business with a team you can trust, let's talk. Visit IBEW613.org today.
Hope. It's more than a word. It's a breakthrough in the making. At City of Hope, we're pushing the boundaries of science, targeting cancer at the molecular level, with teams of experts working together to personalize a treatment plan right down to your DNA with unprecedented speed, making every second count, with appointments in as little as 24 hours. City of Hope, advancing cancer care at life-saving speed. Learn more at cityofhope.org.
Mom, how do you know you found the one? You just feel it. It'll be everything you want and more. And it'll be a part of Toyota's lineup.
When you know it's the one, get it at the Big One sales event. Lease a new 2024 Toyota Tacoma SR5 for $279 a month for 36 months. Offer valid through August 4th, 2025. While qualified lessees with approved credit through Southeast Toyota Finance. $42.78 due at signing. No security deposit with select equipment. $350 disposition fee. Excludes tax tag, registration, title, and dealer fees. See dealer for details.
This is Matt Chernoff, and we want your summer to include 2 tickets to Truist Park. Listen to Chuck and Chernoff weekdays during our 4 o'clock hour for your chance to win Braves tickets on 680 The Fan.
Another ball game is in the books, and we've got it all covered. This is the Hyundai postgame show on the Braves Radio Network.
Line in the pitch, swung high, belts one again. Deep left field. He's got 2 tonight. Another home run for Marcel.
All the highlights, news, and audio from today's game is on the way. All driven by your local Hyundai dealer. Proud sponsor of the Atlanta Braves. Visit buyhyundai.com. Now live from the Battery Atlanta at Truist Park. It's time for the Hyundai postgame show on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Welcome into the Braves Radio Network studios here in the Battery Atlanta. Barrett Salih recapping Game 2 between the Giants and the Braves. The Braves had a chance to win the series, but it did not go well as they fall to the Giants 9-0 on Tuesday night. Davis Daniel got the loss. He's 0-1. He gave up 7 hits and 5 earned runs in 5 innings. Let's get to the highlights. Top of the second, Willy Adames on first after a leadoff walk. Matt Chapman at the plate looking to get the Giants on the board.
There's the 2-0 pitch on the way to Matt Chapman. And Chapman socks one to deep center. Michael Harris spreading back to the warning track. That is over his head and off the wall. Bounding back past him. That should drive it to Adames. He rounds third. He'll score. And this will be an RBI triple for Matt Chapman. You see an RBI triple for a Giants player, you'd think that they're playing at home at Oracle Park. But this one comes on the road for Chapman. And it's 1-0 San Francisco.
Chapman on third after the triple. The next batter is Wilmer Flores, and he extends the Giants' lead.
0-2 pitch, clocked in the air to deep left field. Profar drifting back makes the catch. Chapman tags at third. He'll try to the plate and score without a throw, and it's 2-0 Giants after the sac fly by Flores.
The next batter is Casey Schmidt, and he puts up a crooked number on the scoreboard with one swing of the bat.
High, deep drive by Schmidt. Flying back to the wall. He got plenty of that one. That's up at the Hank Aaron Terrace for his 5th homer of the season. Casey Schmidt just wrecked that thing deep over the wall, and it's 3-0 Giants.
Indeed, he did. 416 feet off the bat of Schmidt. Later in the inning, bases loaded, one down. Helio Ramos at the plate looking to extend the Giants' lead.
Righty-righty matchup on the 1-0 pitch. Ramos with a fly ball towards left center field. Hard to his right, Harris. He's got it in deep left center. Tagging from third base is Bailey. He scores on the sac fly, and it's now 4-0 Giants.
Same score, top of the 5th. Rafael Devers on second after a leadoff double. Willie Adames at the dish facing Davis Daniel.
And the pitch. Swung on, hooked over third and into left field. Devers is going to be waved home by Matt Williams. The throw's going to go into second base. It'll be an RBI single for Adames, and he has reached in 7 straight plate appearances, and it's 5-0 San Francisco.
Top of the 7th, still 5-0. Helio Ramos on second after a walk and a Wander Suero balk. Rafael Devers at the plate with a chance to build on the Giants' lead.
2-2 to Devers. That'll be roped through the right side. Base hit. Hitting the bag at third, Ramos. They'll hold him, but he runs through a stop sign. Throw comes to the plate, and diving across safely now is Ramos. And it's now 6-0 Giants here in the 7th inning on the base hit RBI from Devers.
Later in the 6th, runners on first and second. Wilmer Flores at the plate facing Suero.
There's the 0-1 and a high fly ball deep down the left field line towards the foul pole, parachuting down to the corner and gone. Right inside the foul pole and just on the other side of the wall. That homer by Flores looked like it was dropped out of a passing airplane. Went way up in the air and landed just on the other side of the left field wall. So it's a 3-run homer. And it's now 9-0 Giants. And as that just might serve as a knockout blow.
364 feet off the bat of Flores. Bottom of the 9th, 9-0 Giants, 1 on, 2 outs with Carson Seymour on the bump facing Eli White as the Braves' last chance.
0-2 to White. He swings and misses at a slider in the dirt, and that ends the game. So the Braves are shut out for the 8th time this season and the 2nd time this month. Giants snap a 6-game losing streak, and they win the night 9-0 over the Braves. For the Braves in the 9th, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Again, the final, Giants 9, Braves nothing.
Landon Roop gets the win for the Giants. He's 7-6 on the year. Davis Daniel, the loss for the Braves. He's 0-1. Fans, there's never been a better time to test drive that Hyundai that you've always wanted. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Hyundai is a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves. We'll take a break. When we come back, you'll hear sound from the clubhouse. This is the Hyundai Postgame Show on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Right now, at the Home Depot, you'll find storage solutions made to fit your needs. Grab an HDX Tough Tilt to protect your tools. Or keep your sports equipment contained with reinforced snap fit lids. Or stack up and make better use of your space with bins and totes built to last. Whatever your story, we've got the gear to keep it organized and protected at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Welcome to Dugout Radio, the undisputed home of Boomtown Baseball.
The Wi-Fi is booming with Xfinity, baby. Our next caller is
Stacy. How do you stay locked in on every pitch and play?
We stream it all live on Xfinity Internet with low lag, 99.99% network reliability, and speeds faster than a base runner beating the throw to home plate.
I stream on my TV, tablets, even my smart fridge.
Smart fridge?
With all those games, we gotta refuel.
Stream live baseball with Wi-Fi built for the biggest moments. Xfinity. Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary, not guaranteed. Oh, hey.
Hey, thanks for meeting me here. It's just, you're my only lawyer friend, and I need your professional opinion. Do you see that brand new Hyundai Tucson out there? That's all I paid for it.
Let me get back to you on that.
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. At the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get a Hyundai Palisade with 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days, or up to $2,750 bonus cash. Hyundai is a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves. Offers end July 31st. Call 813-867-0006 for complete offer details.
Hurry up and get your Braves tickets for the 2025 season. With great matchups and multiple seating options and packages available, there's something every fan will love. Visit Braves.com/tickets today.
Go ahead, caller. Got a question for Michael Harris II?
Michael, seriously, is that your Ford Bronco?
Yeah, a customized Bronco Raptor.
What do you like about it?
It's a great drive, comfortable, lots of smart tech, and it's ready for just about any adventure. And I look good in it.
No matter where you go to find your next adventure, find it in a smart and rugged Ford Bronco or Bronco Sport SUV. For great offers, see your local Ford dealer. Proud sponsor of your Atlanta Braves.
Hello, I'm Neil Pruitt, Chairman and CEO of Pruitt Health. We believe family makes us stronger. Pruitt Health has served families and communities throughout the Southeast for more than 50 years. If you're looking for skilled nursing, home health, or hospice care, count on our caregivers to provide the personalized plan your loved one needs. Learn more, visit PruittHealth.com. Pruitt Health is a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Good call. They're great in baseball games, and they're even better when you need a law firm. If you've been in an auto accident and need legal representation, do yourself a favor and get the best call there is. One call, that's all. With Ken Nugent and his team. Ken's team fights for you and sticks with you from start to finish, working hard to get you your money quick. Give Ken and his team a call. 404-CALL-KEN.
One call, that's all.
Kenneth S. Nugent, PC, Attorneys at Law. 1355 Peachtree Street Northeast, Suite 1000, Atlanta, Georgia, 30309.
Stream the radio home of the Braves while you work to separate the rumors from reality before the MLB trading deadline. Lock in Cellini and Domino weekdays between 10 and 2 at 680thefan.com or use the Fan app.
You're locked into the Hyundai postgame show on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Welcome back. Braves fall 9-0 to the Giants. Hey, fans, attorney Ken Nugent and pitcher Chris Sale of your Atlanta Braves are teaming up to show appreciation for Georgia's first responders who, with one call, that's all, put Georgians first. Ken will award $1,500 to one first responder each month, and Chris will host that first responder and their family before a game. Monthly winners will be announced during the final Braves Clubhouse Report of the month, heard on the flagship of the Braves Radio Network, 680 The Fan. More details and an entry form can be found at callken.com/first responder. That's callken.com/first responder. To all the first responders out there, thank you for your service. Braves lose 9-0. 9 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Giants. No runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Braves. It was another very, very difficult day with runners in scoring position for the Braves. They went 0 for 10 with runners in scoring position. They left 12 runners on base. So a lot of the problems that we've seen throughout the course of the season popped up yet again as the Braves fall to 44-56 on the season, looking to get back in the win column and take a series from the Giants tomorrow afternoon. Let's take a spin around Major League Baseball. Mets top the Angels 3-2. Yankees over the Blue Jays in Toronto 5-4. Rays top the White Sox 4-3 in Tampa. Phillies 4-1 over the Red Sox in Philadelphia. The Nationals top the Reds 6-1. Marlins over the Padres 4-3. Tigers fall to the Pirates 8-5. Guardians over the Orioles 6-3. Still plenty of action going on around Major League Baseball, so we will get to that a little bit later in the show. Here is Braves manager Brian Snitker.
Dave was kind of like the last start where he had a rough couple innings and then maybe settled down a little.
Yeah, no, I mean, just glad he covered 5. You know, just take a little pressure off the bullpen.
It's important, obviously, going in with a day game tomorrow, and you know, probably have pretty full.
No, now everybody's got a day, you know, and Pierce had a couple days, so you know that was good, and he was very efficient, so he'll be good to go tomorrow too. So.